All hail Linda's Bush and the Plan B omelets.
Julius Caesar, BBC keeping it real.
That might change everything now that you mentioned it.
The Great Bretsky 99.
Yeah, I always keep it 100. You always keep it 99.
One tastes like Popeyes, the other tastes like Taco Bell, and one tastes like gefilte fish.
This shout out also goes to my mega pound hole mangria.
And what podcast would that be? That would be The Tripod. Welcome to the Tripod Session, bitches.
Hit that music, mangria.
Now hit that music, Mangria.
Hit that music, Mangria.
Hit that music, Mangeria.
Mangria, hit that juicy.
Hit the music, Mangria. God dang.
From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From a dead man walk. Lazarus. From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From now on.
Fuck you, buddy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the After Party Hangover, and these are the Tripod Sessions. As always, I am your host, Mangria Field, joined by the tribal chief of Drip Island, the miracle. Stixy, drip, my friend. How are you, and how is your week?
I am doing phenomenal. All is well on the island of dripness, and I couldn't be more happy to join you and Ceizar whenever he gets out of the streets to talk a little wrestling on a Saturday night.
I gotta tell you, man, that was a big hit. That promo, you made it was nothing but positive feedback I heard from it. Speaking of Julius Caesar, let's get him in here. And your week was good? Everything's fine?
Yes, sir.
Still COVID free?
As of right now, yes.
Okay, that's good. It's always good to hear. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, the APPW heavyweight champion of the world. Jake loves his salads. He's here to spit truth and talk some shit. It's Julius _Caesar. How are you doing, my friend? And how was your week?
My week was good. It was great. And I now have a new title that I shall be going by with the many illustrious titles that you hear Saturday nights on APW. I am the first mate on the USSS Drip on the way to Drip Island. Damn right. I follow Captain Stix. I will follow my Captain Stix. And I am the first mate. So you ain't even getting to him because you got to go through me first on fucking the USS Drip on the way to Drip Island. Motherfuckers better get ready. I'm slapping everybody in the fucking mouth. That shit's gold.
That's right, folks. We got 2/3 of the Fuck It Club going on with us tonight on The Hangover. And let's kick it off with our AEW All Out review. We start out with TNT champion Miro versus Eddie Kingston.
Your mother.
Redeem these nuts shirt. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, fuck it. Caesar immediately getting on his phone, like, ordering it immediately, express.
I thought
Amazon
maybe
Prime.
he'd have it by now. I thought that was what I swore. I thought he was gonna be wearing that this week.
I didn't know. I didn't order it. I did put that shit in my cart that night. Because as you know, I was swiping it and I had some Wi-Fi issues. And then literally I was watching it. I watched all the pre-show. Right before it starts, there was a lag. And then it cuts back to live. And Eddie was in the ring and I see Mangria thing and he said, I know Ceizar bought that shirt. I said, what shirt? I just go straight to ProWrestlingTees.com and I said, bitch, in the cart. Technically, it's still in my cart. It's still in my cart right now.
I'm glad you brought that up, Caesar. The pre-show, actually, it was good. It was good. It was the Best Friends and Jurassic Express versus the Hardy Family Office. It was good. We all unanimously knew the faces were winning on this one. They did. It was a good match. I just did not take any notes. If you guys have anything you want to say about it right now, go ahead.
There were a couple good spots, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, there was.
Private Party, I think, did some fuckery that was really good. And oh boy, God, I gotta remember their names because I want to buy all their t-shirts. He always lets the bitch out during the move. I think he was getting spine busted by Luchasaurus. He was like, ah, not Mark Quinn, but
Mark Quinn.
Was it Mark Quinn?
Is it Mark Quinn or is that Isaiah?
I think it was Isaiah who did it this time, but I know both of them do it now. It used to be Isaiah when they were faces, always do it, but now they both do it. So I think it was a spine buster by Luchasaurus. And Isaiah was like he picked him up. He was like, oh, ah! And then he let the bitch out on that one. That always pops me. Letting the bitch out always pops me.
You know, I hope one of these days one of them goes, oh yeah.
Shit would go over.
So good, so good.
You imagine if the bunny was fighting like Rio, and then like Rio had some company come out and beat up Mark Quinn. He was like, "Oh yeah,
oh yeah." Well, like I was saying, the first match of All Out was for the TNT Championship, Miro versus your mother, Eddie Kingston. Whoa. Redeem these nuts, chant. Fuck him up, Eddie. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Eddie. Fuck him up, chant.
Tony Skeets could not be happy about the profanity. Either that bitch JH.
Eddie in control to start, chopping a bitch, an exploder suplex. Miro gains control after catch power slamming Eddie off of the apron. Miro grabs and bites Eddie's middle finger. Miro in full control. Eddie fights back with chops and an Insurugi. Saito suplex, punch and chop fest between them. Backdrop City from Eddie Kingston. Eddie continues to target the neck of Miro. A perfect plex 2.5 for Eddie. While Miro German suplex Eddie, he tore the turnbuckle off. Miro with the game over. Eddie gets to the ropes. Spinning back fist. DDT gets another 2.5. The ref took too long to count. Low blow to Eddie plus a Machka kick. Miro retains because of ref fuck shit. I gave this 6 in the salt because Eddie is a badass. But Ceizar, what was your thoughts on the opening contest of All Out?
I thought maybe it was a little sloppy at times, especially when they were like, mixing it up, tying it up. Maybe they just could have been hype. Is this the first pay-per-view back with fans?
I think so, right? Because they only had they had TV specials before this. It wasn't.
But I mean, this is the first real pay-per-view back. Okay. Yeah. So maybe they were just a little hype, especially with what's going on later.
Yeah.
First match, you want to set the tone, want to whoop that ass, have a good one. I also gave it just a plain 6, just for the slops. The ending actually, it was good enough that it didn't really hurt Eddie while he lost.
Yeah.
But didn't really help Miro because he didn't really overpower him to win, like he said.
Mm-hmm.
Then he kicked him in the dick. Funny play on the words. Then there's text by Lana trying to rub nuts later when Miro gets home. But no, I gave it a clean 6.
6 and 6 sticks. Will it make 3 with the 6 pretzels? And what were your thoughts on the opening contest of All Out?
I also gave it 6. I probably would have gave it 7 and something if there wasn't a few of the mess ups, but I'm going to take into account that, like Ceizar said, first huge. I mean, obviously this was a huge pay-per-view, so I mean, I'm assuming everybody in the back knew this was huge, and I thought it wasn't that bad of a match to have start the actual main card. So otherwise, 6. And I was mad that my caveat didn't come true, but
that's what won Ceizar the night, by the way. Up next,
I smoked you hoes.
Yeah, Moxley. In a GCW.
No, he doesn't do the donna shit. No.
He stole that. He stole that shit from us, Ceizar. We don't get to do it anymore.
They took it away from us.
The disrespect. Versus Satoshi, Kajami, Kung Pao, Beef and Broccoli. Chop fest to start. Mox wrestling heel like. Satoshi impressive for his age. They both chomp on each other's foreheads. Satoshi with an apron DDT, which is the hardest part of the ring, gentlemen. Did you know that?
You didn't know.
Are you sure?
Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know.
You know.
That's right. Mox with an X-Plex. Satoshi with a brain buster. Mox tries and fails to hit Paradigm Shift. Satoshi with the Koji Cutter. Mox bloody elbow and all gets a bulldog choke on Satoshi. He makes it to the ropes. 2 paradigm shifts later, John Moxley wins. Out of respect for Satoshi, I gave it 6 pretzels. Minoru Suzuki comes out. Holy shit chance. Blows exchange. Suzuki pile drives Mox. Stix, I will start with you, my friend. You probably know way more about these guys than I do. What did you think about Mox versus Satoshi, Sonic the Hedgehog, Samishi? Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, the mouse on the wheel just stopped.
It happens sometimes.
It happens a lot for me. So I also gave it 6. I thought it was a good match. Moxley on his Japan revenge tour, bringing all these Japan middle-aged guys over to whoop ass while he's treading water and for AEW to come up with a storyline for him.
Somebody said that meme. It was like, "Yo, Mox, what storyline you want next?" Japan. I just want Japan.
Yeah. It was a good match for Mox, made him look strong, but also gave the guy, I can't even pronounce the guy's name right. Like I said, I figured he was on Impact because he was with Eddie Edwards and teamed with them, so it must be
Satoshi or whatever.
Yeah, well, no, this guy that Moxley just wrestled at All Out was he teamed up with Eddie when they faced Moose, and I forget who Moose's partner was, but it was a good match. And with the ending, the guy that came out at the ending is supposed to be, I think I forget what faction he leads over in Japan, but he's supposed to be a pretty badass. He's supposed to be a pretty badass kind of like crazy guy over in New Japan. So it foreshadowed what we were going to get on Wednesday, but I gave it 6 also.
Ceizar, your notes on this match. John Moxley versus all of Japan.
Notes on this shit. Yeah, it was a match to get John some drinking money and buy some roses for Renee when he got home.
And buy them diapers.
A better
Get a new stroller. Yeah, better stroller. Gotta get them collapsible joints, bro. That can pop right into the car seat. Gotta get them new age shit. You getting that AEW bread. That Tony Skeets money, fuck boy. Yeah, it was just a match. I gotta give it 5 in the salt because I like the Eddie match better than I like this. So I'm not gonna rate a match the same. I was way more, but I can say I'm a little biased because I was way more invested in the Eddie Miro match than I was this because I don't know much about this guy. But even so, it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, for like 2 guys who probably have had better, who have probably interacted more in Japan or anywhere else, like Stick said. But yeah, I gave it a 5 in the salt.
Up next, AEW Women's Champion Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby, with Rebel, not Reba, versus Chris Statlander with Orange Cassidy. Oh, she also had Hater. Yeah, Hater was with the Doctor as well. The Doctor still wrestling with a broken wrist. The ladies both try to apply their signature submissions immediately. The Doctor in complete control. The crowd, pro Doctor, by the way. Sling blades, fisherman busters, DDTs. A great match by the women. Big Bang Theory countered by the Doctor. Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle. Screwy looking superplex by Statlander to the Doctor. Misses the area 451. Lockjaw turned into crossface. Eventually countered into the electric chair by Statlander. Of course, coming into this pay-per-view, Statlander with an impressive performance on Rampage the previous 2 days earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Scissors kick to the Doctor. Statlander took a stupid risk with the pendulum moonsault to outside. The Doctor with a massive curb stomp to Stat on the steps, off the steps. OC screams at Stat to get back into the ring. What the fuck? All of a sudden, this
man, the man went from pale. He went from pale to red in 2.3 seconds. Snatched off the glasses even. I thought he said, "Get your bitch ass back in the ring." And I was like, "Oh."
I hope this is a sneak peek into possible heel. Orange Cassidy in the future.
I thought Julius Caesar from APW signed a contract and he was white and skinny. I was like, oh goddamn, who is this orange? Maybe clutch my pearls.
Statlander locks in her submission, but Britt gets out of it, shoves the ref. The doctor hits the Panama Sunrise, and the
Pittsburgh Sunrise. Get it straight.
But wins with the lockjaw. I enjoyed this match a lot. This was a great match, especially with the little bonus we got with Orange Cassidy showing emotion. I liked it. I gave it 8. I gave it 8.
Bretsky probably hated it. Bretsky probably hated it.
I'm not even sure if he watched it or not. But Ceizar, what were your thoughts on the doctor retaining?
All right. Out of the whole show.
The doctor. No.
Out of the whole show, non-gimmick match. And I'm explaining this later. Non-gimmick wise, this was 8 in the must for me.
It was good.
I was enthralled throughout this whole fucking match. This match was great. She went for the stomp, I think, a couple of times. Did she get one? I think she got one.
She got one off the steps, remember?
Off the steps, yeah. I mean, Statlander, the doctor, you got OC. Yeah, OC hyping up. You got Jamie Hayter and Rebel doing fuckery. I mean, no real outside fuckery, really, besides those. But, like, no chairs, no tables, like other non-gimmick matches had. Straight up and down, this was a match. This shit got 8 in the must for me. It's tied. I tied this. There's 3 overall great matches on this card. This is tied for second place.
I'm very happy you said that, Ceizar, because I gave it 8. You gave it 8 with the mustard. Stix, what were your notes on the doctor retaining? Doctor.
I gave this one 8, and I thought outside of the unsanctioned match, this was possibly their best women's match that they've had in their promotion today.
Which also had the doctor in it.
Yeah.
Also had the doctor in it.
Like Ceizar said, the unsanctioned match, it was a gimmick match. You could do anything. But I thought this had all the ingredients. These 2 ladies put on a hell of a show. And I thought this was up there. I agree with Ceizar. This was the second best match of the whole card. And these ladies went for it. They gave it everything, and it was a hell of a good match.
After a brief Andrade Chavo interview, we get the AEW Tag Team Championship cage match.
Really? This was 4th?
The Young Cups.
Jesus Christ.
The match where Mangria skeeted everywhere.
With
Cutler, no pants on.
Of course, Cutler recording the entire time. Versus the Lucha Brothers, played out to the ring. I was like, uh-oh, they're being played out to the ring. That might be the kiss of death. But this isn't WWE. This is not WWE. Plus, the Lucha Bros had the headdresses similar to what Rey Mysterio wore WrestleMania 22 when he won the World Heavyweight Championship. So I told my wife, put your phone down, pay attention to just this match. So she did. I said, put that fucking phone down, stop Instagramming cats, look at this match. The Lucha Bros are the greatest tag team in the world at this moment.
Getting played out is not the kiss of death. It's not the kiss of death unless you're on Raw.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes
not on NXT. Not on NXT.
I said sometimes, Ceizar. So relax. Okay, Don Callis on commentary. The crowd is pro Luchas. Oh yeah. No escape stiff. I was like, what the fuck? It's a steel cage. If you escape, you win. But I digress. It's
pinfall submission.
WWE.
I like this for championship matches. I like this better.
Pinfall or submission only.
Only, yeah. Good.
The Luchas are in control to start the Que Pasa. That's what I'm calling it. The Que Pasa. Not the Waza. It's the Que Pasa. When they hold the legs up and he drop kicks the bow. Luchas did the Miedo. Too many times and paid for it. These are 2 of the best tag teams in the world going at it. Double team moves aplenty. Penta pinned between the apron and the cage, getting attacked. The Cucks strangle Ray Phoenix with a chain. Where the fuck did they get that from? Their wallets? Fucking Hot Topic assholes. Ray Phoenix ricochets off the cage to assist an arm drag. Cutter Mania to follow. Cucks on Luchas, then double cutter by Ray Phoenix. This is awesome. Chance early, and they were correct. Forehead Jackson with German to Ray Phoenix on apron. Double submission on Penta. Assisted Swanton to Penta from the Cucks. The Indie Driver and Senton from Cucks to Luchas. Matt Jackson low blows both Luchas. The fucking asshole. Bucks incredible teaming. 450 moonsaults. Cucks try to rip off the mask. I was like, come on, I need that bonus. Please rip them off. Come on. But he didn't rip them off. He just ripped them. He didn't take them off. He just ripped them.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. Tony says, stop with the bullshit. You are full of shit to Don. Respect, Tony. Respect. To Don, Brandon tosses bag into the ring. What the fuck's this duffel bag? Thumbtack shoes.
You should have watched BTE.
Super kicks Penta with tack shoe after he shields his brother. They jam Penta's head into it. He was bleeding before, but now he got the crimson mask. Poison Rana to Ray Phoenix. BTE triggered a Penta. Ray breaks up the count. My butthole was puckering the entire time. Ray comes alive, attacking the Cucks with a tap shoe. Double package pile drivers by Matt, Jack, and Penta. They square off after Panama Sunrise from top turnbuckle by Penta to Matt. Fight forever chance. Super kick party by all four men. The Lucha Bros double team finisher gets a 2.5. It's broken up. Ray Phoenix dives onto all three men. Assisted DDT. The Lucha Bros pin for the win. And new AEW Tag Team Champions. Penta hugs his family. Gets blood all over them, by the way. Fucking 10 and the beer cheese. Fuck yeah. This was the best fucking match of the night. My God. This was incredible. My nips were hard the entire time. Stixy, drip, drip. The tribal chief of Drip Island. What were your thoughts on this incredible fucking match? I'm all worked up.
I also gave it 10 in the beer cheese. I mean, it's up there. I don't want to dare say it, but this is up there with the best matches that they've had in their short, illustrious promotional history. This match was so fucking good. I totally agree with both you guys. The escape in the cage, no, pinfall submission inside the cage was fucking do this.
Just for championship matches.
Yes.
Just for championship matches.
Just for championship matches. Just for championships, or if it's like one of those huge ones to end like a huge rivalry or anything like that. But so good. The spots, I want to say with the tack shoe, I want to say I thought Jackson did this a while back. I can't remember what pay-per-view.
He did. He's done it before. This is the second time they've done it, and they teased it on BT.
Yep. And I mean, you were wondering. He sent everybody to the back, but then it looked like Cutler was getting ready to go, and he grabbed him. He's like, "No.
Yeah.
You're coming with me. You're bringing the bag too."
Yeah. But
great win for the Lucha Bros. Even though I took the L on this one, great win. It'll be interesting. Yes. And it'll be awesome. And it'll be interesting to see where they go forward with these guys as champions. And it'll be interesting to see if this is the beginning of maybe the crack in the foundation of the Elite, if we're going to branch off, or if they're going to keep going, or how they will play it off with these guys losing. But hell of a match.
Woo! I got the vapors over here, Ceizar. Woo! What did you think about the greatest match on this fucking card? The Tag Team Championship cage match.
It was the greatest match on this fucking card. From top to bottom, it was the greatest match. Everybody got their shit off. They got over the Meltzer driver, the BTE trigger. If you watch BTE, it kind of almost made this match better. I only have one
11
criticism.
pretzels? No.
No. Actually, I didn't rate it as high as you did.
Uh-oh. Let's go
I
9
gave it
or
a
something.
9 in the beer cheese. But I did not give it a 10 in the beer cheese.
Ah, yeah, you're fucking
God.
desperate. You gotta
Oh
be
my
different.
God.
Rant on
Goddamn
this
hackers.
bullshit. Yeah, on this bullshit. Just because of one spot, and you know the spot I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
You know the spot I'm talking about. Why would they stand there? This is the most WWE shit I've ever seen on AEW.
Oh, waiting to catch Ray Phoenix?
No. The chop in circle, the super kick in circle, to the second super kick in circle, to the double super kick, double clothesline. Come on, bro. Why would he be like, y'all?
Suspend your disbelief,
Super
Ceizar.
kick.
These men
Super
put blood, sweat, and tears in this shit for you.
Come on, bro. You know that was the corniest spot in this match.
You ain't doing that shit in a real fight. This is a real fight.
If
You
they
ain't
would have
waiting.
deleted that shit, this match, I don't know if I still could have gave this match a 10 because this was also a gimmick match. I'm sorry. It's a little gimmick. It's a gimmick match.
They needed a gimmick match.
They needed a gimmick match. Yes, but come on, man. Like 3 weeks ago, we just saw Walter and Dragunov tear it down in a non-gimmick, not even leave the ring kind of match, and it was a 10. Don't get me wrong. These guys can put on a 12-star in the Tokyo Dome just being in the ring kind of match. Yes, the spikes on the shoe. Ray Phoenix jumping off the. I knew Ray Phoenix was jumping off top. I was waiting for Ray Phoenix.
That should have been my caveat, damn it.
I thought he was gonna fall off at the beginning of the match when he climbed that fucking thing.
You knew somebody. It was either going to be Nick Jackson with that fucked up blonde shit, or Ray Phoenix
Dollar
jumping
buff
off the
bag
top of that
looking
rack,
motherfucker.
top of that kid. You know somebody's gonna jump off the top of the kid.
And Cody didn't show up once. Cody didn't show up at all.
Cody didn't show up once, but Cody has jumped off the top of the cage. You know somebody's gonna jump off the top of the cage. Come on, man, Gria. What you smoking, baby? What you smoking over there? Pass some of that free Cali weed, baby. Just get in the
I'm
mail.
sorry. I need to make my reservations for Drip Island. Hold on.
Yeah.
Puff, puff, give, man. Come on now. Don't hog it
Come
all.
on, man.
Pass that
You
shit
gotta
down.
share. You gotta share with
Pass
the
that
homies.
shit
Put us in
around.
rotation.
Come on.
Put us in rotation.
Yeah.
But no, this was a great match. I don't know, man. It's just that I've seen guys go in the ring. I literally just saw 2 guys go in the ring, get their hearts out without any kind of gimmicks, and put a 10-star match. I don't know if I can put a gimmick match the same kind of way, because I know they can have a great non-gimmick match and still be a 10 or a 12, probably even better. So I had to give it 9, and I did hate that corny circle thing. It went too long. For me, it went too long. If they wanted to super kick all of each other, that's totally fine. But they went around like 3 times. They went chops, super kicks.
But you gave it the beer cheese, right?
Yes, it's the best match on the card.
See, I don't
Yeah,
disagree.
it's a-
I don't disagree with him because I'm one of those guys. I'm a prisoner for the moment. Like I'm still like just rethinking this. I'm getting like you. I'm getting all the goosebumps. I'm remembering all this stuff. With Ceizar, man, that's you need somebody. You need him to be like, whoa, it was a good match.
No, I
But
watched it twice. I literally
cage
watched the
match.
pay-per-view, and then I watched this match, just this match twice. I went back and I was like, man, I gotta watch this shit like sober. I was like, because I got off work at like 7 and I started pounding them and watching the pre-show. And I was like,
That's
damn,
not
this
the
is a really-
Ceizar I know.
Yeah, no, it was that good. I had to watch it sober, man, because I had to get all the facts straight. And I was like, damn, this is a good ass match. And I was just like,
You helped
like,
contribute
why
to
are
that
they doing
over
this?
200,000 pay-per-view buy again, didn't you?
yeah, fuck that shit. I ain't buying that shit. I may buy the next one. Okay, I may buy the next one. Let's see.
Don't do that.
But no, this is 9 in the beer cheese. It was the best match on the card. I just hate that little spot in the middle. That's the only thing I had to complain about. That's the
I thought
only
it was
thing I had to
funny.
complain
I just thought it was funny. He was hugging these little girls. And like all his fucking blood.
about. Blood
getting
was
all
coming
over
off his head. Yeah. He just
I was like,
bleeding
oh
out
my
the top of his head.
god, that's therapy
Yeah.
bills right
I'd be
there.
like,
bro.
hey, bro, go get that stitched up.
Hit the shower.
I'll see you. Look, I'll see you backstage, bro. That's all good.
Bro,
Well, the
here's
thing
a
I
wet nap.
the thing I
Here's
was
a wet
waiting
nap.
for, the thing I was hoping for was that if they were gonna rip the mask off, I was in my head. I was thinking, man, Green's gonna go, yeah, and all of a sudden they wore 2 masks. I was gonna wait for that. Be like, well, how's he gonna do that? Because he's gonna be like, well, they did rip a mask off.
Oh yeah.
It's not my fault.
Hey,
It's my
hey, did
brother
you hear
one.
Brett's caveats, by the way?
Yeah. Well, it was like somebody turns on MJF.
He
No, I
said
see, I didn't hear
somebody
anything.
from the Pinnacle will turn on MJF and cost him a match. He got 5 chances on that and 0, but I
Zero
digress.
hit. Zero hit.
Up next is the Casino Battle Royal. Sky Blue, a hometown hero with a hell of a wedgie, eliminated first. Anna Jay in the diamond suit, as well as Nyla Rose, who eliminates Hikaru Shida, thank God. Riho is in this for some reason. JR says Nyla has an advantage because she's a big bitch. Thankfully, that's not verbatim, but you know what I mean.
She is a big bitch.
Thankfully, Riho was thrown out. Thunder Rosa chants. Tay Conti runs right to Bunny and whoops that ass. My pick, that bitch, enters in spades as well. Rebel knocks straight out Yo Mama's Kitchen by Red Velvet. Anna Jay taken out. That bitch midget tosses Layla Hirsch out. Ruby Soho is the Joker, which gave the fucker Ceizar his fucking caveat. That bitch throws out Jamie Hayter and Red Velvet. Nyla eliminates Jade. Ty Conte eliminated. Nyla, Ruby, and Thunder Rosa are the final 3. Nyla eliminated by Thunder Rosa. I'm appreciating Thunder Rosa's wedgie as Ruby and her fight on the apron. Ruby wins. I gave it 5 pretzels and the plan B. Ceizar, your thoughts on the Casino Battle Royal?
Wow. I thought it was funny because every chick in this is so short that when they did get hit for a big move that should have taken them over the ropes, they couldn't do it. They got just kind of stuck on the ropes. Like Red Velvet, Layla Hirsch, all them bitches got stuck on the ropes instead of getting knocked over because they're not tall enough to reach over the ropes. So the bitches had to throw them out. Yeah, of course, that bitch, Jade Cargill, she got the most dunks. Not to call no ho no bitch, but she is that bitch. Yeah, Anna Jay's back. Good. Nice to see her in the ring. Good rumble is a good way to, get your shit off without having to be a one-on-one or a tag team match. No problem there. DeConte always fine. I should have picked Ruby Soho as my winner because she was the Joker. I mean, it's my only miss of the night. I mean, if you're really going to be honest, because I did pick every other match correctly.
Hey, when you only miss one, you can go ahead and say that if you just would have hit it right.
Yeah, if I had just picked Ruby Soho as both, I would have had a perfect card on how many matches in this shit. 12, 13 don't fucking matter because Ceizar don't miss. Just like I whoop ass in the ring on Saturday night, I don't miss. I don't. Just don't fucking bullseye in this shit.
But
perfect.
pretzels wise, what do you give it?
Yeah, this shit was like 5 minutes old. I really.
Pretty
As soon as Ruby Soho came out, I was like, oh, this bitch. I don't know who's left in this shit. I was like, she winning. And then good to see old Nyla threw out that bitch so they can have a feud. So finally that bitch is getting a real feud instead of just beating up these jobbers. Gives Nyla something to do, so she's out of this title picture. But yeah, it was good. It was all right.
Well, Bretsky, were you as disappointed as I when you didn't see senior citizen Vicky Guerrero get in the ring and tangle it up with the youngins?
I call him Bretsky?
Yeah, you just call me fucking Bretsky? What the
You
fuck?
called him Bretsky?
How dare
what
you?
Just because he's white?
Fuck.
Just because he's another white person?
I'm coming from you from the fucking island of Drip.
Wait.
And you fucking call me that jabroniest name?
My reservation was canceled on Drip
Island.
What the fuck? What
man.
the fuck?
Yeah. It's super cancel.
You better get your You better hope you pass the visa checks when you bring your ass to this island, buddy.
I'm just going to tell
It's okay. I'm still wearing my ankle bracelet. I can't go anywhere anyway.
Yeah, I would have pulled some strings for you, but now
Come on, Miracle. Come on.
We'll have to do some talking afterwards.
Yeah.
I gave this 4 in the salt, basically because it was just a clash of fucking women that are barely over 5 feet tall, and the only big thing was that we finally got Ruby Soho in AEW, and like Ceizar said, I also thought, I was like, well, if Ruby's gonna show up, and she's the Joker, they're probably gonna have her win, but I went with Anna. Whoa, Anna. And
Whoa.
I mean, whoa, it's not a bad pick.
yeah, but it wasn't. It's I. It's I.
You needed a face because Dr. Breaker DMD is a
The
heel.
doctor.
The doctor. She's just so over, but you did need a face.
A
And
heel
yeah,
on
just
the
having
lines.
to-
A heel on the lines, but a face in our hearts.
Correct.
Fuck you, Adam Cole. You don't tell me not to root for the doctor. I ain't ski bone. I'll fight you.
That was funny. We'll get to it. By the way.
that.
Up next is the
Fucking nerd.
final confrontation between MJF and Jericho Le Champion.
Yeah, champion.
Retro Jericho countdown with a Jericho's last match on the Tron. That was fucking brilliant. MJF and the King's Road, by the way.
Goated.
Jericho is played out by guitarist. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This isn't WWE. Guitarist, not Boogs, by the way.
Not Boogs. Yeah, trash. I don't know who this trash ass cracker is.
Crowd sings him to the ring. MJF wipes his ass with Jericho's jacket.
Correction.
Tears
Sings
up.
him to the ring
The
off beat.
fan sides that disrespect. Match starts pretty equal. MJF has a body built perfect for NXT. Well, NXT Classic, that is.
Yeah.
Fight
not
goes
new
into
shit.
the crowd. Jericho tosses divider holder at MJF. Oh, the fucking
The stanchion.
Yeah, the plastic
Stanchion.
fucking divider. There we go.
Not disqualified. What the fuck?
Exactly. No DQ, I guess I wrote.
The fuck,
MJF
Aubrey.
traps Jericho in apron and attacks, which of course made Finley smile. MJF focuses attack on Jericho's left arm. MJF with the heat seeker to Jericho on the apron.
Hardest
Jericho
part of the
beats the 10 count. MJF tries the aside moonsault to Jericho on the outside and misses. Jericho pop-up power bombs MJF on the corner of apron. MJF catches Jericho off the top rope with a code breaker. MJF selling his back very well. Jericho hits the lion salt, gets a 2.5. MJF counters top rope Hurricane Rana with sit-down powerbomb, but MJF got the worst of it, selling like a pro, by the way, that lower back. And of course, you could see the writing on the wall, gentlemen. MJF's lower back's hurting. How is this going to end? He screams in pain. He bites Jericho. Jericho hits a leaping code breaker from the second turnbuckle.
Yep.
Wardlow's out. I was like, Gretzky's fucking caveat. No. Wardlow's out, but Hagar attacks, thank God. The ref is distracted. MJF uses Floyd on Jericho. MJF uses the Judas effect to pin Jericho for the win. Jericho's leg was on the rope, though. A second ref tells her what's up. The match restarts. Jericho misses the Judas effect. MJF salts to the earth. Jericho reverses into pin, and then the walls. MJF taps. Inner Circle comes out to help celebrate. I thought this was good. This is a great. We all knew Jericho's winning. He's not going to retire. I gave it a solid 7 pretzels. Respect to Jericho. Sticks Adam. What did you think of the final match between Jericho and Maxwell Jacob Friedman?
I gave it 6 in the salt. You knew right from the start it was going to be good with the entrance of fucking MJF with the fucking Jericho clock, and
that shit's a 10. The entrance is a 10.
Yeah. Fucking Jericho with his own Axeman coming out and playing off with the fucking crowd fucking singing off goddamn note. Come on, guys, get your shit together. But otherwise, I mean, we all knew this was who Jericho was going to win, but like you said, the writing was on the wall after the powerball bomb on the apron, and they threw a little monkey wrench in there with the win with the pinfall when Aubrey couldn't see the foot on the rope, and then if you look at it, Wardlow kind of cost MJF the win because him coming down brought the other fucking officials down. To see that
Gretzky rising from the ashes.
To see that that Jericho had his foot on the rope because that other official was down there because Wardlow came out. Just I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
Hold on, Gretzky.
But otherwise, it was a good match. We all knew
Still
Jericho. We all knew
Was he in therapy? In therapy still?
Yeah, he's still cussing out and fucking
Serendipitous.
helping fucking Serendipitous get more family members.
What'd you give this match 6?
I gave it 6 in the salt.
6 in the salt? Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was a good match.
Julius Caesar, your thoughts. MJF, Jericho, the final confrontation, perhaps.
Yeah, this was goated as well. The entrance was goated. I mean, this is classic MJF. This is what, remember when Zanka called how, like, if CM Punk comes out and it should be MJF, like his music plays. This is what they did with that. They read that. So some other government read that text.
So one other thing I like too was that MJF made fucking Aubrey get the ropes for him when he entered the fucking ring.
He was like
Charlotte does when she comes down to the ring.
Bitch, get the ropes. But no, this was good. Everything to the finish. He hit him with tried to beat him with his own move, the Judas effect. Go for the pin.
Judas effect.
Yeah, the real Judas effect. Yeah, too many whites off key and off rhythm with the guitar playing. I get it, man. It's a stadium, sounds echoes, but y'all still white. So I don't know. I mean, like let's just be honest. Should just came out to the real song, so we just can't hear y'all being off key and off white. You know, but I mean, it's his band. He couldn't afford the whole band. You're gonna get a jet for the whole band.
They had
to put him
COVID.
out?
They had COVID.
They probably do, yeah, because they're probably not vaccinated.
Well, shit, the announcers even said, they were like, well, Jericho's got to be super tired. The band, they've been performing all over for the last couple of weeks. And it's like, fuck, you got the whole band with you. Bring their asses out.
Yeah, like if you had the whole band, just let them set up on the side, you know, have a little vignette.
Get
have
that
the
money.
band set up on the side. But no, I gave this 6 in the mustard. I was debating on 7, 6 in the mustard. Because it was a great match. The finish was good because it's a false finish, restart, fuckery, Walls, Jericho wins because we knew he wasn't going to lose. But no, yeah, this was really good. I'm giving it 6 in the must. I think that's where it is. But it's a very good match, entertaining all around. Yeah, great spots. That heat seeker on the apron, great spot. Great spot. Good.
Up next, weird Darby helicopter cracker shit. I took a piss. What the fuck is going on? Darby Allin versus CM Punk. Darby Allin with Grandpa Sting. CM Punk tights, no trunks this time. This is an incredible opportunity for Darby Allin, by the way, coming back. He gets CM Punk's first match after 7 years. Win or lose, Darby just jumped up a couple of notches because of this match. The crowd is losing their mind the entire time. Shoulder blocks and arm drags, catch can until Punk whips Darby through the damn turnbuckle. He's cut open, I guess, as he hit his side on the ring post. I'm nitpicking here, but you can clearly see Punk telling Darby what to do during every headlock. I appreciate the match psychology here. There's a story being told. Darby with lots of offense. Minimal ring rust for Punk. Punk hits a DTS, but Darby falls out of the ring. Punk willing to take count out victory. It's kind of surprising. Whatever. He's lost so many times. I guess he'll take a victory. Darby beats the count. Punk in control. Darby fights his way out of GTS attempt. Darby takes out Punk with suicide dive. Swantons onto a standing Punk from the top turnbuckle to outside. Darby monks the GTS hand gesture, attempts coffin drop, but Punk just sits up and laughs. Punk wins with the GTS. Sting comes out, shakes Punk's hand. Punk shakes Darby's hand. I'm back, motherfuckers, CM Punk says on the turnbuckle, unmiked. I appreciated this match. I also gave this a solid 7 pretzels. Ceizar, Punk's return versus Darby. Were you on the toilet or did you take notes?
1, I never take notes. You already know this, unless I'm hosting the episode.
That's right.
2, it's like Zinka said, Darby was wrestling himself for 70% of this match. The only good part of this match was at the end when they were reversing each other and doing all that stuff. And for him to scream, "I'm back, motherfuckers," at the end into the camera twice. You didn't do much, buddy. Like, you didn't do much to be like, you're back. So you're back for 5 minutes. It's a 15-minute match, 20-minute match, and you're back for 5, buddy.
The disrespect.
The disrespect. How? Watch the match again. Darby carried.
It wasn't as bad as you guys
Darby
say.
carried. He
Of
carried.
course, Darby carried, but Punk, he didn't. He wasn't awful. I could say that. Punk wasn't
best.
awful.
He wasn't best in the world though.
He was not
Okay,
best in the
okay.
world. But
Wait
it
till
was
he fights-
still.
wait till he fights these
a waste of
motherfuckers.
time.
It wasn't a waste of time. Yes. Wait till he fights these motherfuckers on Team Taz who can't carry him as good
Oh, God.
as Darby can. And then
I
we will
can't
see.
believe that.
And then we will
We'll
see.
get to it. We'll get
Yeah.
to it.
That's
Oh
all
my
I'm saying.
God,
That's
why
all
did
I'm
he do
saying.
that? I can't believe that shit.
That's all I'm
Ugh.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, would you give
Anyway.
it pretzel wise though?
Pretzel wise, I gave it the same as the Jericho match. 6 in the mustard. It was better than the Eddie Kingston Miro match, but it wasn't
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I hear it. Is that the Mexicans partying?
They're coming to get me.
Yeah. Jake, the cops is back. 50 Cent. You better go on the run, bitch. Flush the cocaine. Flush
Hey,
the
that's what you
cocaine,
get.
man, Grill.
That's what you get for calling me Bretsky, motherfucker.
You didn't have to go that far, Sticks. Jesus.
Hey,
Jesus,
You hit a raid.
The disrespect.
You had a Call of Duty raid on your. You had a Call of Duty raid on your house.
We don't fuck around on Drip Island, baby.
Oh my
Hey, I
God.
found some
Yeah.
cocaine in Mangria's backpack and his house.
Jesus Christ. No. What was it? Was it a complete waste of time? No. Was it I'm back, motherfuckers? No. You showed up. You did what you had to do. To me, Darby still should have won this match. It would have cemented Darby, and you had enough pop that Twitter and that place would have exploded in rage just to have been happy at the end of the night. They would have still gone ape shit. They'd have been like, oh, these motherfuckers hit us with some fuck shit like this just to set us up with these 2 assholes at the end of the night. Come on, bro. You
Fucking
guys know
Dave
I'm
Meltzer
right.
trying to put out all those Twitter fires.
Exactly. This would have been cemented. It would have cemented Darby. Yes, Darby's great. He had CM Punk, but he's lost. He
Would've
lost
took him to-
7 years. 7 years
It would
later,
took
he
him
lost.
to the moon.
But this would have cemented Darby as probably.
And now
the
you know
first-
why I called you Bretsky.
No, you call me Bretsky because I'm a white-looking, pasty
out
white-looking
of
motherfucker.
nowhere, we get a Cameron
Yeah.
Grimes reference. Out
Yeah.
of nowhere,
This
Bretsky.
would have cemented Darby as probably the first built AEW guy, and we all know.
I
But no.
didn't agree with you when we did predictions, but
But-
I agree with you now.
Of course you do, because you know, because you know why? Because I don't miss predictions, and because I'm always right. That's
Blah,
why.
blah, blah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. You already
Sticks,
said it, bitch.
I think Punk was so excited at the end of the match because he wasn't blown up. I think he was so excited, not because he won, but because
Yeah.
he made it to the end
Because
of
he
the
made
match.
it through.
Well, what did you think, Sticks, of Punk's return?
Well, I'd hope you weren't blown up if you're running steps in a bulletproof vest every goddamn time. Shit. I gave it just straight 6. I agree with Ceizar on if you're gonna, after the match, if you're gonna be touting saying you're the best in the world, I'm back, motherfuckers, you better put on a hell of a good match. And I'll give him the benefit of the doubt with it being his first match in 7 years. I'll give him that. But I also agree with Ceizar that if you want to have someone be like your franchise guy, if Darby would have beat him, you could have said, this is you literally plattered up. You show him on platter. This is our guy.
Yeah.
And then when you
Plus he already won the TNT championship, which what they are on.
And
he
if
would have
you-
cemented that he's the guy.
And if you really want to push him so far forward, you give him this win. And then if you want to have him be the guy that dethrones Kenny Omega, this is
or
a
the
huge-
guy that gives Miro, guy who took the title from him, which could have been a great storyline to have, to give Miro his first loss and Darby take back that TNT title to be a 2-time champ, just like Cody, and be the first AEW built guy, it would have been great to do that as well.
But they should. I mean, this would have been huge if they would have had him win. I understand they went with it because they're in Chicago. The crowd was just, they were skeeting for Punk as soon as they bought their tickets, or even before that. But it would have been so good for AEW long term wise, and for Darby. But it was a good match. I mean, it wasn't best in the world match, but it was a good match. And like Ceizar, you said, you can see him calling the spots for him and all that stuff. And Darby,
every time in the headlock, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna throw you against the ropes."
And it always seems like Darby takes like some unnecessary damage, and he did that when he got whipped into that corner. I mean, he not only did his back hit that
the shit out of that,
but when his back hit the post, and then his head ricocheted and looked like it hit the bottom of one of those turnbuckle posts. It was like, man, that's how you get somebody really fucking hurt.
Yeah. But that's like that Mick Foley shit.
Probably yelled at him after the match, like, "Dude, you didn't have to do that."
Yeah.
Darby's like, "I tried to make you look good, player."
Yeah. Man, you could have just hit the turnbuckle and throw the legs up or something, man. You ain't got to do no Shawn Michaels 2.0 flippy shit. Hit the top of the post, bitch. Darby's like, "I don't care. I'm built different.
I'm Darby Allin.
I'm born in the 90s and I'm a cracker. I can eat this shit."
After this matchup, Full Gear was announced for November 13th. I hope I'm here with you guys to call that. Right. QT Marshall versus the Big Show. Big Show won.
Yeah.
I gave it a pretzel burp. Mox versus Suzuki on Dynamite Wednesday. Malachi Black puts a promo on Dustin. Do you guys have anything to say about what I just vomited?
All right, I got it right here. Salt dandruff. You salt dandruff, yeah. Oh, hold on, scratch. Salt dandruff. We watched what happened Wednesday with Dustin Trash. Then you also said other words, and I don't know what happened. Six.
I Ceizar echoes the same sentiments I had. With keep it moving.
This was some raw shit. This wasn't even no WWE shit. This was some raw shit. QT Marshall versus Big Slow. Kill yourself.
This is when you make the audible and just like, no, this is going to fucking. This is when it's going in the dark. We're going straight to the main event.
The pre-show should have been here, and this fuckery should have been on the pre-show.
Yes.
The pre-show 8-man tag. Sure, if you want, I don't understand this shit of like why you have a match where everybody was hyped. I wasn't, but everybody was hyped for CM Punk versus Darby, where it goes up, and then you drop it to like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit, and then Kenny Omega match. No, it should be keep going up. You should have it go up. You should have put the 8-man tag in here. It would have been a great filler. The 8-man tag would have been a great, like, oh man, like we're hyped for CM Punk. Yeah, beat my meat. Chicago, he won. And then you have the 8-man tag to keep it steady so you can order beers and still keep action in the ring. And then you go to the main event. But no, you put this horse.
Well, at least if you would have had the 8-man tag, you could have had Private Party. Oh shit, I gotta go get drinks because I ain't drinking.
Yeah, or you
water.
could have ordered them, but you still could have like seen good shit going up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, skip to the next.
Well, after all of us took some Tums and some Head and Shoulders, the main event was next. It was AEW champion Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. Yep. He partied at a Waffle House in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thanks to a distraction by Don, Kenny double stomps a folded table on top of Christian on the outside of the ring. Kenny using tables, gouging eyes. Come on, ref. I hope Don gets ejected, but joins commentary so Tony can talk shit again. Kenny pushes Christian off the top turnbuckle. Kenny botches a moonsault off the railing, but then executes it. That would have been a bonus point because remember we said botches.
Oh yeah.
The captain with the beautiful Hurricane Rana off the top turnbuckle to Kenny. Kenny counters the cloverleaf and the spear by Christian, both with similar looking tights, by the way. Kenny Snapdragon suplexes Christian 3 times. V-trigger. Christian looking kind of desperate, clinging onto the bottom rope. Very homoerotic of Kenny trying to German Christian off of the apron to the table on the outside. Christian
Oh, yeah.
eventually, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Christian
Oh yeah.
eventually spears Kenny off the apron through the table. Christian then spears Kenny in the back and the front. Christian with bloody wound on ribs. Kenny with vicious knees to Christian's head. Christian with a mouthful of blood. Christian locks in the cloverleaf. Then the Good Brothers interfere. Christian fends them off. Christian hits the kill switch. Gets 2 3/4. Callis then distracts Christian while Kenny is perched on top turnbuckle. Kenny hits an avalanche one-wing angel to retain. The Elite attack Christian. Jurassic Express try to help Magic Killer DeMarco. Well, before I say that, I liked it. I mean, Kenny Omega, when he's a main event on a pay-per-view, you can only give it 8 pretzels. Anything more or less. I mean, 8 pretzels is definitely consistent with Kenny Omega matches. But of course, after that, gentlemen, you know it's all about the boom.
I'm about to say, you want to talk about that later? Or?
Baby.
Wait a minute. Adam Cole, baby.
And then Bryan Danielson also debuts, breaking the internet. Wrestling Twitter skeeted all over the curtains. The TV is going to have to be cleaned. 2 massive debuts. It was a great way to end the night. Everybody hit the internet, including that wrestling guy. He said he felt like he just came as well. Six Adam, the main event of All Out, debuts a great match. We got fuckery. What were your thoughts?
I gave it 8 in the salt. Like you guys said, anytime Kenny Omega main events, it's 8 minimum. And this was a good match. I liked the avalanche one wing angel at the end. And there was I was worried when they did the spot on the table when that table leg busted up through the fucking table and caught Christian.
You saw he got a cut on that.
Yeah, I was like, the more they showed that a couple times, it's like, man, that guy he dodged something pretty bad if he was just a little bit. And even Kenny
flat. Yeah.
Even Kenny, the way they kind of both fell off the table, they both got lucky. But it was a good match. I mean, obviously now it was Christian's first loss, and it puts him back to the line, allows him to go over to Impact and defend that title a couple of times until they decide who they're going to have beat him.
Take it off of him.
Yeah. And I mean, I was surprised with Adam Cole debuting, and I mean, that was huge. And then you heard the infamous tones, and the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson is now All Elite also, and him and Jurassic Express run everybody out of the ring and hold the ring down to end the show. And it was a good way to have the end All Out.
Well, Ceizar, my favorite part of this entire final segment of the night was Adam Cole's theme song. You know it's all about the boom. That was fucking awesome. I'm gonna buy that with the quickness. But what were your thoughts on the main event of All Out?
No, this main event was real good. But just like the Jericho match, how do you get away with 2 tables? That motherfucker set up that are outside. It still should be illegal to use it. But yeah, hits the kill switch. He speared him. Speared him through the table. Shout out Edge. Shout out that Christian still shows love, man. Still shows love to the people he worked with. Even though he's in another company killing it at a main event and still a champion. Respect Christian. But Christian's always been a good workhorse in his whole life. This match was great. It didn't need the tables. But yeah, they did add something. Yeah, Kenny stomping on one. Christian putting Kenny through one. Going up top for the avalanche kill switch. Turn it into the avalanche one wing angel. I mean, yeah, I get it. The one wing angel is still protected. But like this is a way out of like maybe Christian would kick out of the regular one wing angel. But since you're already up there, might as well hit him with the avalanche one ring angel. So that we know he's not going to kick out. Yeah, it's a great match. Kenny gave him his first loss. There's nothing wrong with that. Kenny is the PWI top guy. In case you guys have read that, top 100 wrestlers, Kenny is the number one. Yeah, if you lose to the number one, you lose to the number one. He's the number one for a reason. But no, this was great. Great match. I'm giving it the same as the Britt Baker match, 8 in the must for me. I thought it was great. I just thought the Britt Baker match didn't have any, like, extreme fuckery like this did. Without the table spots. I didn't think it really needed those table spots to hype it up. Maybe without it, I would have gave it the 9, just straight. But no, this was a great match. Yeah, anything with a Kenny match, it's got to be really, really bad to give it like anything below an 8. It's got to be really, really bad. But I don't even know if Kenny would let it get that bad.
Kenny would have to face Dustin Runnels for it to be.
He'd make Marco Stunt look good.
He probably could pull off an 8-star match with 8 pretzel match with Marco. He probably could because he's fucking Kenny. But yeah, then Adam Cole comes out. Good shit, turns heel as always, and then
the American Dragon.
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson comes out with the start of his old music, and then some cracker shit. Doesn't do the yes chance yet. Some rock and roll shit, and then helps beat up people. We yelled "You fucked up" at Cutler getting left in the ring. But no, overall, great pay-per-view. Good pay-per-view, great pay-per-view. Well, we've always said that. They have great pay-per-views. They have sometimes horrible storytelling getting to these pay-per-views.
Me and Stix were both like, whew, it was a good pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
No,
I was like, did I just literally flush $50 down the toilet? Nope, not this time. Thank you.
They've only missed on one pay-per-view.
It was last year's All Out.
Yeah, it was last year's All Out with Matt Hardy.
Oh.
They've only missed on one pay-per-view. The other pay-per-views have been pretty good, have been great, except for that fucking Kenny John Moxley. But that was on TV, right? No, that was at a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view was that?
I don't know. I couldn't watch it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were in prison.
Was that a double or nothing, or was that Revolution?
I don't know what cracker shit that was. We didn't look it up.
I want to say I think it was a double or nothing because I remember poker chips being.
All right, gentlemen. We're gonna take a small break. We'll be right back.
Well, gentlemen, it's time to move on to NXT, but that might be the final time I do that because this is the final classic NXT we're gonna get. So it kicks off tonight with Ember Moon versus KLR. KLR on the attack of Ember's shoulder. KLR's wrestling ability is incredibly impressive. Her ass. That's her attack. Fucking idiot.
Sound like a cat.
Damn you assholes. Anyway.
The zoo's loose. The zoo is loose.
Jesus. I'm gonna throw a shoe at these assholes. Her ass comparison to Ember is laughable. That Skeletor has nothing on Ember's bubble butt. Ember is putting up a fight, but KLR is as tough as she is hideous. Commercial picture-in-picture, KLR continues to dominate. My blood sugar was very low during this match, so I was chugging beer and shoveling Doritos into my mouth, trying to get back to normal. Low blood sugar sucks. KLR and Tree of Woe. Ember kicked her and put some stank on it. Ember dumps KLR out of the ring while she had her elevated in a suplex position. KLR hits a top rope senton to Ember, gets a 2.5. Ember catches KLR's leg and grabbed her head and executed her own one-winged angel. Got a 2 3/4. KLR with the gory bomb. KLR wins. Stix, what did you think of the first match of NXT while I murdered these cats?
I thought it was a solid match. I obviously you're gonna have KLR win because they're making starting her ascension to put a title to get towards the title picture, and I kind of hope for more with Ember Moon with her going back down, but then I also kind of remembered with her going back down, she's probably going to take some L's to people that that backstage management want to propel. So it was a solid match.
Ceizar, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we all knew KLR was going to come in, probably get that dub. They put on a classic match though. She was really, really, really good. Yeah, she was working the arm while Ember was just beating her up, like all counts the ring, kicking out of everything. Then KR finally gets over the hump, gets that dub, puts Ember down for the 1, 2, 3.
It was a 6-star in the trailer park.
Eggs Blackwood.
There you go, Mangria. You can start using that.
Thank you. Up next, Teabags interviewed about tag title match. They all said their piece. A bridal shower at Fresco. Man, that fucking business must be booming since being on NXT. Candice throws for Indy. Kinsey was there. Indy thanks Candice for showing her the way. Hey, stop flip-flopping back there, Candice yells at Casey and Caden. It's TikTok. Fuck yeah. No. Dexter's gonna have to crack his nut, Indy, on Johnny being a tough nut to crack. They have spyware to see Dexter's bachelor party. Wade is not amused, Ceizar. What did you think of this bachelorette party that Indy had thanks to Candice?
Yeah, she had champagne there, which Candice can't drink. She's pregnant. But still gave a toast to old Candice. And then, yeah, Candice throwing out that the bitch ain't got no friends. So she probably had to pay all those bitches to be there. And, yeah, Kayla and Caden TikToking, even though they have a match later tonight. So I don't know why they had to be in the spot now. I guess, I don't know. They're really keeping them relevant because they had a spot tonight. But, yeah, Candice bringing up she had the spy gear because she always wants to spy on people, do some stuff. But what did I say last week, though? We need to have Candice back. Candice doing some stuff. She adds to the funny. And then, yeah, they sneak off on the bridal shower to go spy on the boys, which we will see later tonight. Good stuff.
Stix, did you recognize all the women that were at the bridal shower?
Oh, fuck no.
Bachelorette party, I mean?
No, I was more thinking, I was like, well, I was thinking like if you wanted to take it, if it would have been a dig at AEW, if they could have maybe slid in a bottle of the bubbly, or even if you just would have had it written on the bottle, bubbly.
Yeah, I just said it. Yeah,
that would have been. And this backstage segment, I mean, you got half of the way, so it's going to be good. And like Ceizar said, we've got last week, we finally got Candice back, which is, I mean, you should have had her in there anyway. So I mean, it's not like she's going to get hurt. So.
Well, we always look forward to any segment featuring the way, and I hope that continues along with the Vince McMahon run NXT.
So why would you jinx it?
Up next, Carmelo Hayes versus Santos Escobar of the Brown Order. And the Brown Order has Juanita Green Card along with them.
No. Don't you disrespect her like that.
Whoa.
Hey,
nobody
what'd you forget?
Lucha Libre's the emperor of the cruiserweights. Oi. I'm enjoying Carmelo facing off against someone who isn't 6'4" or 4,000 pounds. The action is fast-paced and exciting. Commercial, no picture-in-picture. Carmelo with a springboard leg drop to a draping Santos. Wade blames Beth for being a distraction, being too loud. Carmelo hits a suplex turned into a cutter. Carmelo with a float over DDT on the apron to Santos. Brown Order distracts as Juanita Green Card body slams Carmelo on the outside. Santos wins with the Phantom Driver. You don't mess with the Familia. Oi, Wade said.
Oi.
Stixy Drip, your thoughts on Carmelo Hayes versus
Wednesday.
Escobar.
Yeah, get the name right. Get the name right. Come on. How dare you gloss over
Santos Escobar.
How dare you gloss over Santos versus Wednesday? Damn, how dare you?
Wednesday.
It's Tuesday.
Dare you?
No, Tuesday is in Hit Row. This guy's a watered down Tuesday. So he's Wednesday.
Come on. Get your facts straight.
All right, what are your fucking thoughts? Hurry up. Jesus.
It was jeez. It was a good match. We all knew that Santos was going to get that win, and having the new member of the Familia help out, Brown Orders version of China.
Electra Lopez.
Yeah, Brown China, helping out Santos to get that dub, and Wednesday gets to still tout that he has a contract for any title that he wants whenever he decides he wants to take that shot.
Well, Ceizar, do you think it's a bad omen that fucking Carmelo gets manhandled by a woman and then loses the fucking match? He just won a breakout tournament.
Yeah.
He gets body slammed by a woman and then defeated.
They're trying to hype Electra Lopez, man. They gotta put her on the map.
Dude just won a fucking tournament. Jeez.
Yeah, but she's not trying to. If she was bodying that big motherfucker in Dexter Loomis's fucking bachelor party, then yeah, I'd be like, yo.
That would have been the moment that would have sent Triple H in the cardiac.
To the cardiac arrest.
That was the segment of the week, by the way. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But no, Carmelo Hayes still has that contract of fighting anybody.
That's true.
So yeah, even though Cocaine Cowboy won the match, Pablo, Chapo got the win of the match. He can Carmelo Hayes could do the contract, make it a triple threat. Because let's say El Chapo challenges Swerve, and it's like, yeah, man, you ain't eating no bucket of chicken tonight because I'm fighting you for the NXT fucking North American Championship, and I'm gonna win. And then on Wednesday pops up there and goes, well, no, bitch, it's a triple threat because I got this Connie. I got the contract, so we making a triple threat. So I'm eating the chicken and I'm taking all the coke. So he can still do that, man. And then Chapo got to go back to prison. He ain't fighting for the title no more. And Swerve ain't getting no free meal at the Popeyes. So I'm saying, man, like, let Wednesday do his thing. He won the NXT breakout tournament, so he can take some L's. Chapo needs some wins, and Elgato needs some wins, man, because they've been losing like shit to everybody. So it's all good.
Wednesday rolls up and he's like, it's Tuesday. It's 2 for Tuesdays. Let me get a couple of them.
2 for Tuesdays, you son bitch. And then him versus Tuesday, that'd be a good ass match.
Ceizar,
black on black crown.
You gotta appreciate Wade's commentary during this match. It was fucking hilarious.
Wade was on point the whole night. It wasn't even during this match. It was the whole night.
Show.
Wade was going at Beth, and it was great.
If the new NXT gets rid of Wade on commentary,
I ain't watching.
Yeah, I might be done. I might go in the cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Then this show is gonna be all AEW. No.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna take Saturdays back.
Up next, Malcolm Bivens hypes the Creed brothers. Regal announces a fatal 4-way match to find new number 1 contender for the NXT champion next week. Kyle O'Reilly, Ciampa, LA Knight. Yeah. And who was the fourth?
Kyle O'Reilly? Oh wait, you said that.
No, I said Kyle O'Reilly, Ciampa, LA Knight.
Peter Dunne.
Ciampa man.
Ciampa.
No, I just said Ciampa, man.
Well, Peter Dunne.
Kyle O'Reilly, Ciampa, LA Knight, and Peter Dunne.
Peter Dunne.
Whose contract is expiring, by the way.
Peter Dunne? He gonna resign. He ain't going nowhere.
Up next, the Diamond Mine, Creed brothers. Julius Creed, by the way. I almost messaged Ceizar. I was like, are you watching this shit? Are you watching this? The guy's name is Julius Creed. We got Caesar Bononi on AEW. Your name's represented on both shows, Ceizar.
Yeah,
I would have popped the other brother. I would have popped the other brother was Apollo.
That's because the name of Julius Caesar is spread so far across the internet that they had to split me up between two assholes who can't afford to do shit.
I mean, ever since you captured championship gold, the man, the myth, the legend.
I went from gold to gold
across all platforms.
I went from gold to gold, and they're like, "Man, we got to use this. We got to take Ceizar." And they're like, "We got Julius." I was like, "But you both of these crack ass bitches will never be the real champ." Fucking shot, fucking crackers up, beating hoes like JH and his bitch ass.
Julius
week.
and Brutus Creed versus Jobbers. I did not catch your name. My apologies. They slap each other to tag in, by the way.
Yeah.
Plain black
White people shit.
singlets. Very, very plain attire, but I mean, they got the job done. Of course, they win fast. Malcolm
trash.
Bivens greets Wade after the match, and Wade's all smiles with Malcolm Bivens. I mean,
Of
nobody's
course.
more over with
Dapping
Wade
him up.
than
Dapping
Malcolm
him up.
Bivens.
Dapping him up.
Ember Moon is interviewed about her loss. She's tired of losing. She knows what she has to do. Leave NXT and go to AEW. Now, Stix Adam, what did you think of the Creed brothers debuting the Diamond Mine? Oh, Julius.
It was
Julius, the disrespect.
Hey, I would have gave it more if it was the actual Julius Caesar, not no Julius $2 ripoff of the man that we have at APPW.
I just wanted them to have better attire. If they had better, they're the Diamond Mine, and they shop for their outfits at a fucking high school yard sale. What the fuck, the Diamond Mine? That look a Diamond Mine.
Hey,
There ain't
gotta
nothing
get those,
diamond about that.
Got them cutbacks, man. They probably got told if you don't come out in this
Yeah,
generic shit,
Ronnie
you
Strong.
ain't gonna.
Ronnie Strong's gonna get all the gear.
Yeah, we got he's the face of the Diamond Mine. You guys are just the muscle.
Yeah.
And Stix, what is Ember Moon talking about? What's your prediction?
Oh fuck, she's gonna do a complete makeover. She's gonna come out all dark and probably
She comes
gonna
out
start
white.
cheating. Yeah, she's gonna go white
Michael
face
Jackson.
and start cheating
Michael
the win.
Jackson.
Yeah, she's gonna probably go white face and start cheating the win probably.
Ceizar, the Creed brothers in the Diamond Mine, their first match versus, my apologies, I have no clue. But what was your thoughts on the debut?
I was on TikTok.
Well, in your opinion, what does Ember Moon
They
know
did some.
she has
They
to do?
All right. The Creed crackers look like some white version.
The cracker
of,
counter.
White version of Authors of Trash. Did some white version of Authors of Trash shit. So I got on TikTok and I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be a squash. They did slam people together in the ring. I thought that was it. I was like, oh, well, this is gonna be it. They're gonna suplex crackers in the ring.
Collider.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's
Super
why.
Authors
Collider.
of Trash. They're about to be
Okay.
authors because they're so good at wrestling. They're gonna be the new authors. There's some
Don't
big,
get me started on the
big-
authors of pain. all right?
big,
Don't
big,
get me
thick-
started.
Nah, they are white versions of the authors of trash because they're big, thick country hicks, you know, and they crackerish like Roddy Strong with his cracker having ass. He's married to a Mexican bitch because he knows what's up. But no, these big, thick hicks.
And so do I.
These big, thick hicks are gonna be all on some cracker shit and just beating up these jobbers. And the next thing you know, they're gonna get a shot at MSK, and then Roddy
And
gonna
beat
cheat
him.
to win. It's gonna be 4 matches deep.
Well, I do gotta say, Ceizar, they are about as plain as Imperium, but if they fought Imperium, I think it would be a banger.
Hey, yeah, you think that until these crackers get in the ring, and then we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up.
Till it's the Botchamania main event.
So William Regal called Julius Caesar and said, Caesar, what's Ember Moon got to do to start getting wins? What was she talking about, Caesar?
You gotta start cutting bitches in the ring, man. You gotta bring a knife. You gotta start stabbing these bitches. You gotta get that hood shit back. Get that paint shit off your face. That's white people shit. That ain't you. You gotta go back to the hood. First of all, you came in riding a motorcycle. So you was kind of on some Philly shit. You gotta come back wearing all leather, some Philly shit. You gotta be willing to cut a bitch in the ring. Like cut a bitch in the ring. You gotta snap a bitch's head off when you jump off the top for that eclipse. You gotta start kicking bitches in the face. You just start getting some real Philly shit, some real hood shit, and give a shank in the mouth or a little razor under your tongue. Cut that bitch to hit her with the eclipse. Cut that bitch in the gut. Cut that bitch in the gut so she bend over to hit her with the eclipse. Bow. 1, 2, 3. Next champ.
She needs to steal Regal's brass knucks and make sure she takes those to the ring.
That
with
shit
her.
too. Some hood shit. Some hood shit. Sneak them knucks.
Well,
gonna beat
unless
you
she gets cut by Mr. McMahon, we shall find out in the future what Ember Moon has to do. But
Mhm.
moving on,
on.
Swerve with Hit Row.
Hero.
NEC.
They cut a
No,
promo.
they ain't got that ticket.
They cut a promo on the Brown Order. Senorita Secret Sauce. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
B Fab Fine has a problem with Juanita Green Card.
He does.
Casey and Caden versus Io and Stark. You want a friend? Get a dog. Wait. Oh, hold on. You want a friend? Get a dog. Oi.
Oi. But she's allergic to dogs. Get a cat.
Vic says, you don't like dogs. Wade then says, then get a cat. Oi.
Oi.
The girls kept screaming in the crowd for some reason. Io continues begrudgingly tagging with Stark. I don't need your help, Io says. Caden Carter, extremely impressive. The Spitfire firing on all cylinders. Annoying chicks in the crowd still screaming. Io in control of Caden, crossface followed by a flurry of strikes. Casey and Caden pick up some offense. Then Zoe tags herself in. Caden unintentionally hits Io in the corner. Starks hits her too. Caden and Casey. Super Avalanche double team splash to Starks. Get a near fall until Io knocks Caden onto the pin. Over the moonsault from Io for the win and the retain. Mandy, Gigi, and JC attack Casey and Caden. Excuse me, dashing Mandy Rose in new mask that she is sporting. Ceizar, what were your thoughts on this women's tag team matchup?
Yo, Casey and
Caden.
Ricochet having some threesomes every night. He got to. They're a little bit too close. They're a little bit.
Look at how many fingers can fit in that butt, Ceizar.
I'm just saying that butthole is popping every night. I mean, even in the trailer for them bitches doing handstands into the wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah,
the whole carry. They looked at each other in the carry, and then she flipped that bitch over and put her on her back and carried her out. I was like, yo, they fucking.
You know, she took a whiff. She was like,
she took a lick. If one on camera there, she could take a lick.
She's like, I tapped that before we came out here.
I'm gonna get you hyped up. You can't bust, but I'm gonna get you hyped up before we get to the ring. Like they fucking. That's too much TikToking. They fucking.
Caden's ass.
A1. Ricochet hitting that. He's like, look, girl. I love this flippy shit we can do in the mattress. Sometimes a nigga needs butt meat. So I'm gonna go fuck your girl, Caden. Or I'm gonna just bring her into the match. Ricochet having three-way matches all night.
That's why he doesn't give a shit how they treat him on Raw.
How they treat him on Raw, because
as long as I get Casey and Caden.
That paycheck, that Raw paycheck is looking great. And then he can buy them all the new phones they want to TikTok on. And he's beating both them, beating cheeks all night.
Well,
I'm gonna be the one and only with them.
Yeah, with them. Yeah.
So Stix, how impressed are you from Casey and Caden, even though they lost? But I mean,
sorry. They do impress me every week. They are getting better every week, and they're great as a team because they actually are friends. Sad part is if they ever break up, that match is going to be epic between them two.
You're gonna see domestic violence in a match.
Yeah,
best friends hit harder. They hit harder.
It's gonna be some Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox type.
Oh yeah,
fight, and it's gonna be worthy of a takeover.
Good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good.
Well, Stixy Drifter, the rise of the rise of Casey and Caden losing to the horrifically paired together tag team of Stark and Io.
So bad.
I know we've talked about this. Casey and Caden should have been the ones that defeated Candice and Indy. I mean, these guys, they're the clear cut legit team
Mhm.
in that match. I mean, I don't know what their plans are. I mean, with Zoe and Io, if we're gonna get, therapy, friends, quote unquote friends therapy to get them on the same page or what. But I mean, I wouldn't have even had a problem if they would have lost to Caden and Candy.
Casey.
I mean, it's Casey, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have had a problem with that. But it was a good match. It was a good tag team match, and I guess the two women that they feel that should have the titles won.
Up next, Kyle O'Reilly promo hyped for next week's Fatal 4-Way. Dexter's Bachelor Party limo. Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes. That's for you, Bresky, if you're watching.
Fuck.
Johnny, the zombie ref.
Yeah.
Callback from last year. Loved it. Odyssey Jones, Drake Maverick, and Dexter. Candace and Indy are spying on the guys as they're racing in go-karts. They were axe throwing, which I've done in Reno. It's pretty fun. Johnny and Dexter seeming to get along. Thumbs up. Trampoline time. Odyssey makes Drake fly. Laser tag. Dexter keeps attacking other team of nobodies and lets Johnny shoot them. Johnny gets 10 grand, by the way, because there was a bet. You know how Cameron Grimes is. He's not that bad, eh? Zombie ref. You're Canadian? Johnny and Dexter finally high five. Dexter actually smiles. Tian Shaw, Mei Ying, Kung Pao Corona COVID up next. Frankie and Jesse and Robert Stone backstage. Frankie versus Straight Sonya next week for the NXT Women's Championship? What the fuck? That was fast. Thanks, Vince. Smokey the Hoe versus Virginia Ferry. I did catch that. I wrote it really quick because it just fucking blinked on the screen. She was in Lakers gear, by the way. Smokey the Hoe with Boa, looking like the Grudge. Mostly striking, wins with the main Tonga Death Grip pin. It's LA Knight's game. Yeah. Driving around town, cutting a promo for next week's Fatal 4-Way.
So reckless.
Ciampa mad, cutting a promo. He has goals. Goldie coming home. Goodbye, chair. Stixy Drip, your thoughts on the bachelor party from Johnny Gargano?
I thought the bachelor party was possibly, if not probably, the best part of NXT. This whole
Actually, it was
week's
from
episode of
Cameron
NXT.
Grimes. He paid for everything. My bad.
But him making the deals like the 10,000. I bet you $10,000 you can't shoot him straight to the moon. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah.
Bresky skeeted. He skeeted.
Yeah.
That fuck boy.
But I mean, we finally saw that Dexter cracked Johnny's nut.
I guess so. Mm-hmm.
Then
he finally cracked his nut.
And creepy General Tao made her debut.
Oh yeah.
In the Kung Pao cult. And like you said, we got the acceleration of Frankie Monet straight to the title picture.
She gonna move.
Yeah. And what else? Ciampa Matt. I mean, Ciampa Hulk. Man, you better watch out.
Hey, don't forget about L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy out there, we're gonna vehicular manslaughter somebody, just being all reckless and shit.
Staring at the camera.
God, yeah. Come on, man. Respect for the people on the road.
Ceizar.
Yeah.
We have Dexter Loomis's bachelor party. For some reason, they went to Boomers, place for children to celebrate a bachelor party. Why Candace and Indy had to spy, I have no idea. But what were your thoughts?
Because she had on spy gear. I mean, the spy gear was just there. And they had to change clothes to get in the spy gear. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, Johnny trying to be mad the whole time. Gold. And then, see, this is why I don't like face Cameron Grimes. It's now the wedding and the fucking bachelor party sponsored by Graham and Grimes.
Hey, that chili meat. The chili
That
meat
chili
was
meat
all
hanging out,
out there. It was
hanging
all out there.
And then what was it? The new thick boy, the black thick boy chopping.
Odyssey
Yeah,
Jones.
Odyssey Jones chopping that cracker the whole time and it hurting him. He was like, hey, $100, yeah. 2 for the big guy, double stack. Yeah, referee. Yeah. Didn't give any money to Johnny.
Grimes' heel turns when he says he's going to pay for the wedding and he steps in with the check for
and
the
then
wedding.
he steps in as the groom because Dexter can't talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Dexter. Yeah, who has experience with the axe? Fucking Dex not saying anything, just raising up his hand.
Oh yeah,
just raising up his hand and then putting Johnny's form in. Johnny's like, yeah. Everybody else missing. Yeah, go-karts. He takes out the referee so Johnny can win. And then this motherfucker had chloroform and a fucking laser tag, bro. Yeah, he choked 3 bitches out. He punched a bitch in the face and hit a cracker with some chloroform. And then Johnny shot them all and they won. And then Canadian, bro?
yeah, the ref, yeah.
The ref, you Canadian, bro?
He's not so bad, eh?
Not so bad, eh? Then yeah, Johnny high-fiving everybody and look for Loomis, and then yeah, again, oh, I'm just waiting for Austin Theory to show up on this wedding. You high-fiving this bitch?
Ceizar, we've been doing this podcast for a while, but my God, for the life of me, I cannot remember how Austin and Johnny, how did that relationship start? Did they have a match? They had a match, and
they had a match. I want to say Dexter won. Wait.
No. Johnny versus Austin.
No, they only had one match, and that was for Indy.
No, Johnny Gargano versus
Johnny
Austin
versus
Theory.
Versus Austin Theory.
Oh no, they did have a match when Austin Theory showed up. Remember, because that's back when he went up to Raw and then he came back and he thought he was hot shit because he went to Raw for WrestleMania with
how Johnny and Austin hooked up as a team.
No, as a team, it was just because he left for Raw, he came back, and then he wanted to learn, and then it's something weird happened with the way because they already had Indy. They already had Indy because Indy bought him the TV, and then when Austin Theory came back, he kept losing.
He kept losing to Bronson Reed.
Yeah, and then he quit. And then when Johnny had that match with Damian Priest with all the demons, that's when Austin Theory.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Remember?
Yep.
Austin Theory
Halloween,
revealed
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yep.
Austin Theory revealed he was the top thing with the rope and cracked that motherfucker and made him fall through the house so Johnny could get the win. And then that's when they became all 4 of them became the way.
Okay. I wonder what Austin's doing now. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
He's not doing shit.
I thought he was doing dark matches before SmackDown, I thought.
Yeah, he's doing dark matches on SmackDown. But they keep calling him up to the main roster and then he's just not doing anything. Because he's taking pictures of everybody on the main roster on SmackDown, but he's just not doing anything. So
what'd you think of LA Knight's promo in his car?
Yeah, okay. It's LA Knight. He's got a good promo. He's got his car back. What are you filming at? 3 a.m. when nobody was on the road? So you can keep driving straight and it's all green lights. Like, a motherfucker was just like, whose game is it? It's LA Knight's game. He said, whose game is it? Yeah, LA Knight's game. I was like, oh, sorry.
Ever since you fuckers said he had Grand Theft Auto music, when he was driving in his car, I was like, this is Vice City. He's driving through Vice City.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
driving through
right
Vice City.
Waiting for him to run over somebody and the star meter starts coming up on the
coming
corner
up,
of the
dude.
screen.
5 stars. 5
It's
stars.
so GTA. Like, if that's not his point, it's oh my god. He is so GTA. But yeah, the gets me. I was waiting for the yeah. Whose game is it? Yeah! He yelled yeah of the opposite camera and then goes, oh, nice game. Into the camera. Like, watch it back. It's so fucking funny. Yeah. All right, LA Knight,
and then
Peter Dune.
Ciampa, of course, tossing chairs and shit.
That cracker mad and he wants some Goldie. He said it's finally time. He said he put it on the back shelf because he was doing other things, but Finally, time for Goldie.
Up next, the main event of NXT for the final time. The ones and twos with the teabags versus NXT Tag Team Champions, the Saviors, MSK. They save everybody.
Yeah.
Of course, MSK high flying using their speed, where Lorcan and Birch just punch a bitch. Commercial picture in picture, ones and twos working over Carter. Lorcan in crazy rage screams at Carter to hit him. Wesley gets the hot tag, cleans house. With Lorcan on the mat, West nails him with a trouble in paradise to the back of the head. For some reason, Carter tagged back in too soon, in my opinion, because he was getting murdered the entire match. Lorcan ankle lock to Carter, crossface by Birch to West. Spinebuster, blockbuster, MSK retained Bretsky through his Manischewitz at the screen. Dunn and Britt Lesnar attack the ones and twos way too soon to break up the tea bags. Ceizar, the main event. What the fuck is happening with these Brits?
Oh wait, what? They lost? Yeah, I was on TikTok during this match. I didn't care.
It was a good match.
Yeah, I knew MSK was going to win.
Dare you?
I knew MSK was going to win. Sorry, so when I watched NXT, I fell asleep, and I didn't watch. And I didn't watch the main event. I was drunk. I was really drunk, and it was late. I was really drunk, and then when I saw MSK won, I kind of didn't want to watch the match. So when I did watch it back this morning, I was folding clothes and I was on TikTok. So
I think the biggest story to come out of this was the teabags breaking up. I understand. I mean, it was a long shot. The ones and twos were not going to win. But what the fuck with the split already? Way too prematurely.
Because
unless they plan on sending the ones and twos to UK. I don't know.
Maybe. But also it gives diversity, because maybe they don't want to do an undisputed era type of thing again with those four guys who could take over all of NXT. They want to keep it like teams, tag teams. Because in theory now you have Ridge Holland and Peter Dune. You have the ones and twos. You have Imperium. You have MSK. You have Champ on Twos' Timmy. You could honestly have Johnny and Dexter. Or Johnny in theory if he ever comes back.
We got Hit
Or
Row. We got the Brown Order.
Yeah, but they're feuding each other. So they're not going to do 3 4-on-4s. They're going to do those two probably feuding each other. Because even Hit Row and Brown Order have one woman. So they're never going to do a proper 4-on-4. It'll be a 3-on-3 with that fourth enforcer on the outside who can throw pipes, chairs, cheat for everybody. It's not a true 4-on-4 like Undisputed Era versus they always had to find 4 guys to fight the Undisputed Era. So it'll be like a 3-on-3 type of thing, maybe with the outside help. So I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Whatever. But yeah, as a foursome, they should have been great. Because you always had Pat McAfee, who worked for SmackDown, who put them 4 together.
Yeah.
And he always could have came back to NXT to wreck shop on people. But, you know, I mean, yeah, I don't know why they split it up. I guess maybe with Ridge Holland trying to be like the backup to Pete Dunne, who is a great wrestler, who's going to be main eventing, who's going to be in high-profile matches, and give him that, you know, that's the second-hand guy. And he's...
Well, unless he fights Ciampa.
I'm saying second-hand guy unless he fights Ciampa. But yeah, it's whatever. So maybe they're trying to put the ones and twos back faces again. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't. That's the one thing I didn't like. I understand MSK winning, but like, yeah, why splitting up these 4 guys who are like killing it, and they're all back together again? So they waited for Ridge Holland to come back, and then waited for the other motherfucker to come back, and then they're gonna break up the group. I don't know. This is some Vince shit though. Could be some Vince shit because he broke up the fucking Hurt Business too early. We all know that. So this is some Vince shit.
Well, Stix, I want to know your thoughts on the main event, and also, had the ones and twos won the tag team titles, do you think Dunn and Britt Lesnar wouldn't have attacked them?
Oh, they wouldn't have attacked him for sure because they would have had it would have been the building blocks to them possibly trying to go for all the gold. You would have had Dunn going for the NXT championship, and then Ridge Holland could have start wrecking shop to try to get the North American championship. But I agree with you guys. This was super early to break them up. I mean, I thought they could have went a little bit longer with these guys. I mean, I understand, like you guys have said, there's like all the other two groups that we have right now. They're going against each other, but there's always like one woman in the group. But I mean, it was a good match. It was a good tag match. I thought Birch kind of, when he came back, I thought he kind of looked like a lot of guys when they come back, they kind of look like they're in shape. I thought he kind of looked like he was a little doughy, a little soft.
The disrespect to the two, to the twos.
But I mean, it was still
to the ones and twos. Come on, son. He was alright. He fat.
Yeah, but I thought from the last time I had saw him to now, I mean, a lot of guys when they come back from injuries, they're not, I don't want to say ripped, but they're in really good shape because obviously of rehab. But I was like, damn.
Well,
the two's been hitting
rehab. They probably do rehab and get in good shape, whereas he might have came back so like he's not really out of shape and can work out to get in shape after rehab, because his rehab was long. He broke a fucking leg.
Yeah, but it also with that,
he probably saw the future plans and was like, "Give me that bag of Doritos.
Yeah,
give me that Doritos.
Like,
I'll take an extra cheeseburger." And
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you're just gonna send us over to NXT UK? Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna start hitting the pints now.
I'll take some fish and chips. Go heavy on the chips."
Mm-hmm. But it was a good tag match. I mean, I wouldn't have had a problem if these guys would have been the ones to beat MSK. I mean, I know we're waiting for that day to come, but unfortunately, it didn't come again this last Wednesday. So,
if you ask me, I think either the Brown Order or the Hit Row, one of them is going to take those titles from MSK. But I digress. Gentlemen, we will take one more quick little break to talk about ATW.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to talk a whole lot of ATW because these motherfuckers have 14 shows now and a pay-per-view. So it's Wednesday night. And you know what that means.
That means
ATW
another boring Dynamite.
The Nyla farted sign wins the night already. Malachi Black versus Dustin Rhodes. Dustin gets put through a table. Black with a painful looking heel hook to Dustin. Dustin really shouldn't try to trade blows with Black. The damage has been done to Dustin's leg. He can't even move around that great. After some disrespectful boots to the face, Dustin gets a second win, but Black is just too much. Black gets Cody's boot from under the ring and taunts Dustin with it. Dustin gets his third win and the Canadian Destroyer gets a 2.5. You still got it, Chance. Blade with the waffle jalapeno. Sorry. Black with the waffle jalapeno lands on Dustin's shoulder and back, not his face. He gets the win. Dustin is bleeding from his mouth. Everybody feels sorry for Dustin. Yada, yada, yada. I'm pretty sure Bretsky says that he should have fought Dustin first. Save the Cody thing for All Out. This was a whole lot of waste of time. Ceizar, your thoughts on the opening match of Dynamite?
That was his thought right there.
Basically, because you got this motherfucker we took from WWE, got fired, and then you got him wrestling. Yeah, Cody in the main event, which was good, and gave Cody some time off. You got him fighting this Brock Anderson in a main event, if you're gonna put any of these assholes in the main event, you should have put Dustin's old ass. You don't put a Rook who's got 3 matches under his belt on TV in a main event. Not even Cody did that shit. Fucking wrestled that crack at the top of the card, but a fucking tag match. But yeah, You put him in the main event. Then he fights Big Shotty on Rampage. Big Shotty ain't won since 1986. So what the
That's
fuck?
year he was born.
Yeah. He won getting out the womb.
Yeah.
That's the last match.
Yeah.
And that's even questionable.
Yeah, because his mama probably pushed him out. And then you got fucking him fighting old ass Dustin who's been in the ring for 5 decades since the 80s. That crack has been wrestling since his daddy was wrestling. His daddy gone, children. Gone. He gone. And then you're gonna put Malachi with this crack just to hype up Cody coming back in September, late September, the 22nd.
Ceizar, do you do a Dusty Rhodes impression?
No, baby, I don't. Yeah, I don't. But no, it's good. I mean, the Bruce Pritchard one is the best one I've ever heard.
I like how Stone Cold makes everybody do a Dusty impression.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a list. It's got to be soft. I don't think I'm soft enough. Yeah. Oh,
hey, baby.
Oh yeah.
Baby. No, I can't do it.
Yeah, baby. It's a American dream here, baby. And I'm born from a premise, and we out here, baby. And I'm gonna put the 1 to 2 here, baby. You'll get in the ring, and old Dusty gonna roll you up one good time. That's about the best I got.
Hey, baby, there's some hard times going down at the Big Broad Cantina.
Cantina, goddamn. There's some hard times going down the beach, but Dusty would cut a promo on the Cantina like nobody business, baby. He would be in there, baby, sipping on them drinks, baby, and rolling up them shots, baby, at the Big Broad Cantina, baby.
Hey, if his cameo is $200 to do a fucking big brunch,
I'd send you the money myself. I'd send you the whole 2 bills. I'd send you $250. I'd send you $250 just to order that shit. I'd give you a tip. Add a tip. Just for Dusty to talk about the Big Brunch Cantina. God damn. Yo, I'd pay good money for that shit. God damn, Dusty. Dusty was such a good promo, baby. He was just a good promo. Listen to Bruce Pritchard. You want a good Dusty impression? Listen to some Bruce Pritchard. He pops it off on Good Times. Damn, that shit's good.
Hey, it's not plugs time yet, Ceizar.
I ain't plugging that out. I'm just telling you where to listen to good Dusty promo.
Were you
Fuck
done
your
with
shit every other one?
Were you done with the opening match?
Yeah, it was trash.
Stixy Drip, the trashy match between Black and Rhodes.
Man, like Ceizar said, the quick and painful descension of Malachi Black is horrible to watch because we know what what potential is there with him, and just the downfall from his match from Cody to now coming back full circle to face Cody again. I hope he has a good match. I hope his match with Cody is really good, which hopefully it is. But I don't like it.
Sticks, just say it. Just say it, Sticks.
It's horrible. Terrible.
Yeah, didn't Zanka post something like, I think John Cena was in this match because they bought.
Yeah, as a show with John Cena.
Yeah. Yep.
Up next, Penta says these championships cost us blood, sweat, and tears. Anyone who thinks they can step up, bring it on. Cierro Miedo. That's right, brother. Lucha Bros with Alex Abraham Lincoln promo. Eddie Kingston, your mother, calls out Miro for low blow. Miro had to ice his balls too.
Yep.
He's gonna offer up Eddie's broken bones to his wife and his soul to his God. These are some really weird vignettes between these two, by the way.
I'm the Redeemer.
CM Punk out, thanks Darby and Sting, hypes up Suzuki and Mox. Aunt Linda.
The fuck is this bitch?
The fuck? Man.
Aunt Linda chants, mentions Ruby Soho, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson. What's next? All of a sudden, the pumpkin spice munchkin Taz grabs the mic, tells Punk never mentioned Team Taz when it comes to people you want to face. Apparently, he did it on Twitter. He was talking about P2H. Speaking of, P2H and Hook come out, sends them all. Beat me if you can, survive if I let you, Punk says. The Orange Munchkin is all fired up after this. Santana and Ortiz were the best. We're the best. Promo video package. Ruby was interviewed. The doctor and company interrupt. Ruby telling the doctor, this is my block now. The doctor says, you're the runaway, right? Why don't you go run away to catering where you've been for the past 4 years? Oh, shit, son.
Shit,
oh,
girl.
The doctor.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Wow. Wow, that was fucking
Shots
fire. This is
was
why we love
fire.
the doctor. This is why Dr. Britt Baker,
M
M
of the D.
is the best. Lover.
Goated. This is why she's goated.
Stixy Drip, your thoughts on the Penta Says Lucha Bros celebration promo, Eddie Kingston, Miro, weird video package.
The Penta and the Lucha Bros promo was good. It lets you know that that tells you and reminds you that these guys gave everything in that match and came out on top. It'll be interesting to see where we go forward with them.
Well, don't forget, Sticks, they still had their blood on the tag team title.
Yeah, that's I don't know if that's kind of, you know, like it shows, it reminds them, or if I don't know if I think that's kind of weird, especially with the times that we are in right now.
Hey, they're Mexican, all right? That's what they do, okay? They're mi hermanos, okay? So you relax. You relax there.
All right. The Miro and Eddie promos, man. Oh man, this is where you need to have. I know we're all kind of against having like writers write up your segments and stuff like that, but this would be a good time of where you just give these guys bullet points and just hammer these. Don't hammer these nuts. Hammer these points.
True.
And what we had the doctor, and that this woman is starting. The doctor is showing you why she is one of the top 2 to 3 best women in all professional wrestling today. Her promo skills and her wrestling skills are neck and neck with each other. And AEW, I tell you what, they should sign her to a lifetime contract, because if there's a sliver of hope that you ever think she's going to leave, you need to back that Brinks truck up to her.
Well, Sticks, don't forget the all-important CM Punk segment. You skipped right over it.
Yeah, there's a reason
No,
why.
he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, we keep it moving.
Santana and Ortiz are the best, Sticks.
The best. We're the best. We're the best. You know, I kind of hope we get you remember, was it which one of them that would do the cat scratch like that?
That was Ortiz. Ortiz
don't do that shit no more.
I wish he would, man. That was good. I miss that stuff, man. I
want funny Ortiz.
Yeah, I kind of wish they do that.
Vintage back rake.
I do too. I like the way he did that. I mean, I hope they have more tag team matches with them, because they can go. I mean, their matches with FTR were good, and I hope maybe we get a Lucha Bros versus Santana Ortiz / LAX, what they used to be back like when they were in Impact. Those matches were good. I hope we get that in AEW coming up here soon.
Well, Ceizar, we got all kinds of shit to cover. We got the Lucha Bros celebration with their blood on the tag team belts.
Yep.
We got Eddie Kingston and Miro, their weird segment. We got
Your
Punk
mother.
segment. And we have
Skip that.
Santana and Ortiz are the best segment.
Yeah, Lucha Bros segment. Yeah, they came out. They won the titles. They deserve a celebration. I don't know how you say that shit in Spanish.
A fiesta, if you will.
A fiesta, a party. A fiesta, if you will. Yeah, they fiesta, saucing that shit up. Get it, get it live, baby. Get it one time. What was next?
What was next was the CM Punk segment, Ceizar.
Yeah, nobody cares about what the fuck is Cynic talking about. Yeah, this is what I want to talk about. What the fuck is Cynic talking about? Hold on. Let me raise the chair back.
What did he say? What did he say?
There ain't been a best promo since SmackDown of 20 fucking whatever.
Oh, ECW star got disrespected. Of course, because CM Punk won't talk about shit. He won't talk about shit. He came out there. So everybody got hyped because CM Punk's talking. He came out. He showed up to work in some regular ass t-shirt and jeans. He got in the ring. And then what did he say? The most uncomfortable y'all I've ever heard in my life. Who do y'all think I should fight next?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then,
What's next?
I hear
next for CM Punk?
I hear John Moxley. I hear Bryan Danielson. I hear Kenny Omega. Who do y'all think I should? What? Why is this bitch wasting time on my television? Okay. CM Punk is supposed to be a great promo and a great talker. He said nothing. He was out there for 10 minutes. He thanked his wife. He thanked Darby Allin. He thanked Jesus for waking him up this morning. If you believe in that guy, I know Bretsky does it with his bitch ass.
How dare you?
I said Bretsky does it with his bitch ass. I don't know who he thanked. He thanked Viagra for getting his dick up to hump his wife after that match after Darby because he might have been winded. I don't know what the fuck.
Thank Pepsi for that sweet tattoo that he has.
Yeah, thank Pepsi for the sweet tattoo, even though he didn't hit a
Cobra
Pepsi.
Kai for the other tattoo.
Even though he did not hit a Pepsi plunge at all out with his bitch ass.
The Cobra Commander Sticks. It's the Cobra
whatever.
Commander.
Whatever y'all want to say about that.
Who gives a shit? He didn't do anything. He was just talking randomly, wasting time until Taz, called out a tweet he wrote out. And we're about to see how garbage CM Punk is. Like, let's be honest. I mean, Ricky Starks is great. Yes. He's a great promo. He's got, oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. The disrespect that I showed, I mean, absolute Ricky Starks is great. But he can't keep getting carried by young stars in these matches. If Ricky Starks probably could carry him. He could carry him a little bit.
Imagine if Ricky Starks hands him his first L. Ooh.
Which I should have been done. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, would have been great. But
or watch CM Punk become the FTW champion.
But if he fights Hobbs,
what the fuck, Sticks? Why would you even fucking say that? You're fucking desperate. Fuck yeah.
Like goddamn internet's
if he
getting
fights
hacked on
Hobbs,
Strip Island here. The fuck?
Hobbs is not going to carry him. Hobbs can't carry him. It's a powerhouse versus an old man.
Well, physically he can carry him.
Yeah, to the fucking middle of the ring. There's no way he's picking Hobbs up for go to sleep.
And
Hook
ain't gonna is too
but
raw.
But even
has Hook even had a match yet?
I don't think so.
No, he's still in training.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Ricky Starks is under the ring every single time P2 Hobbs is wrestling. So like this is just bad on bad. This is gonna show you how exposed CM Punk is. I'm sorry to say it to the motherfuckers listening to this before they watch this shit go down. And you should listen to me because I picked almost everything correctly on the pay-per-view that we reviewed earlier. So you should listen to what I'm talking about this future shit. Don't listen to the future collector because all he collects is wins because he's a fucking loser. You should listen to the future predictor
Oh,
Julius
Hey,
underscore
hey,
Ceizar.
save that.
Future
Save that for the
Damas.
promo. Save that for
Future
the
Damas.
promo. For
I'll save
Summerfest.
that.
Save
Oh,
that
yeah,
for
yeah.
Summerfest.
Yeah. I'll reiterate it. But just I'm saying, if you watch this podcast regularly, as you should,
JH.
who has won the last like 4 or 5 times? This guy. This fucking guy. I won this time for this promo.
All right,
I
get
won,
on with it. Get on.
I won NXT 36. I probably won NXT 35. I probably won NXT 34.
You know what this is going to lead to? It's going to be Punk and Cage teaming up.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, versus
Straight edge.
Starks and Hobbs.
Punk
Versus
with the
Starks and Hobbs.
Punk is going to start his own faction. The
called
Straight
it.
Edge Society versus Team Taz.
Stix called it, bro. Stix called it. It's literally gonna be Punk and
Stix
Cage.
called Carmelo winning the breakout tournament, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm sinking shots from Drip Island, baby.
So it sounds like the Fuck It Club run the Hangover, when according to predictions, not like Mangria picking crackers like Suzuki to beat Mox.
I didn't. Oh, did I pick? No, I picked Satoshi.
Satoshi, whatever.
Yeah.
You picked that Asian. You picked that Asian
Yeah,
cracker.
Gretzky picked QT Marshall. Come
Yeah,
on. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
see?
Or he's
Slight
picking
work.
caveats of like Cody Rhodes will show up
Cody
sometime during
Rhodes
during the
will
pay per view.
show up on
He'll
the
show up on September 22nd. He'll show up September 22nd. Cody Rhodes did show up in a commercial.
All right, we got to move on, gentlemen. We got to move on.
Yeah.
Up next, Ruby was interviewed. The doctor and company interrupt. Ruby. Oh, I already said that. P2H versus Dante Martin. Dante hits a brick wall to start, of course. This is strength versus speed. P2H grabs Dante mid-suicida and bonks his head against a ring post. He then tosses Dante back into the ring through the middle rope. Yeah. During the picture-in-picture, P2H continues to dominate through commercial, taking his time. Might be a mistake giving Dante time to catch his breath. P2H exposes his knee to dish out more punishment to Dante on the ground. Dante does get his wits about him and flies all over P2H. Hook does get on the apron, but Dante flies over him and takes off P2H on the outside. P2H does win with a massive spine buster, ending Dante's winning streak. And then, like I mentioned in the chat, the grumpy Muppet Dan Lambert with the Men of the Year in the rafters talking shit about all the guys who just debuted, hypes up Sky and Paige, hates the AEW chant, which of course makes everybody chant it. Ceizar, Dante versus P2H, thoughts?
Yeah, fuck this noise. We already knew who was gonna win. This the motherfucker in the stands with the Men of the Year.
Dan Lambert.
Yeah, this is what I dropped in the chat. I don't know whether this is a great move by AEW or a dumb move by AEW. I still can't figure it out. Every time this guy gets the mic, he finds a way to shit on AEW. Like the last time he had the mic, he was like, yeah, you cried because your favorite wrestler showed up to work. And that was when CM Punk debuted, and that guy got memed everywhere about crying. And that shit to me was gold. Laughed about it all the time. Hell, even the sheriff posted it twice. He had to put 2 different memes about it. And then was like, yeah, I don't know whether this is funny or whether I should respect it. And he was like, no, fuck that guy. But then, yeah, why are these people getting new contracts? This is what I don't understand. He brings up Scorpio Sky got a new 5-year contract. We all know Britt Baker got a new 5-year contract. AW isn't 2 years old. So was it really everybody got a 1-year contract? Like everybody got a 1-year contract? You have stars over here just getting one. Did you not expect this business to succeed? Did you really sign?
Can you answer this, please?
Yeah. Did you really sign everybody to 1 to 2 year contracts? And then, like, if it popped off the way you wanted it to pop off, you would offer fives. Like that. This is what I'm really understanding. Like, was it based on the TBT contracts? Because I guess, yeah, if you didn't have TBT contracts, if TNT was like, yeah, you know what, your wrestling sucks and you're not getting us views, so you can't have a second show and you're shit. But you kept signing people though. So why are these why are people talking about their contracts? Nobody talks about their contracts on WWE. They just show up to work, show up to wrestle, they show up to kick ass, they show up to do everything.
And
But
get
you,
released.
yeah, until they're released. But you specifically hear people on AEW say, "Yeah, I'm the new." Well, Brett tagged it just to be funny because she knew Adam Cole was coming. I'm the hottest free agent, and then I got signed to a 5-year contract. Scorpio Sky, yeah, you got signed to a 5-year. What about Ethan Page? He's garbage. Why is this guy signed?
He just got signed too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
why are you mentioning this? Like, is this supposed to make me tune in? A casual fan, why would you care about who gets signed, who gets not? Yeah, to us, we're gonna care about who's there.
It kind of sounds like Dan Lambert may have been grasping at scraps, possibly, because the men of the year haven't had too many accomplishments.
They don't have any accomplishments.
So he was just saying contract shit to boost them up, to make people care, when in reality, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, because he said it right after Britt Baker announced hers. I care more about Britt Baker than I do the man of the year. Man of the year don't do shit. And then he can put all those UFC guys he wants up there. So they step their dumb ass in the ring. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit who he's got with him. He can bring all the that cracker could bring Chuck Liddell out for next week for all I give a fuck. Until he steps in the ring, I don't give a shit. Chuck Liddell could be like, I'm with Scorpio Sky and this white bread cracker who lost in a coffin match. All I want. Don't give a fuck. Step your bitch ass in the ring and get some wins. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck. But I do think it's funny that Dan Lambert shits on everything that we shit on about. I don't know whether that's a good move by them or not. Just to put their shit out there. That's why I keep saying it in the chat. I don't know. It's funny because I'm like, that's why I don't like AEW over WWE. But it's the shit I still laugh about and will laugh at memes at. So I don't know whether it's still good or not. I don't know. But yeah.
Dan Lambert is a tripod pretzel confirmed.
Yeah.
Stix Adam, what did you think of Dante Martin versus P2H?
I guess it's good that Dante Martin got some actual legit TV time and not YouTube time. But it's just another squash match for P2H. I mean, it doesn't do anything for us fans. I mean, it's just a squash victory that you probably could have did on Dark and Dark Elevation.
Thoughts on Dan Lambert?
I agree. I mean, this would mean more if men of the year are if he would have cut this after they won a tag team match, it means more. I mean, if these guys are on the precipice of becoming number one contenders, this means more. But I mean, it's funny that he's basically there's a picture to the voices of all the people that are shitting on WWE on AEW, and it's him. It's funny that he does that, but this does nothing for these guys. I mean, you have these guys wrestling on Dark and Dark Elevation, but we don't know where they're coming with. They have a 5-match win streak together. You're just saying, oh, they won 5 in a row on Dark Elevation. Oh, okay. I don't watch that. Casual fan don't watch that. So this does nothing for us.
Well, Stix, I want to give you the floor. Ceizar, remain silent, please.
Uh-oh.
I don't even listen to you. I'm texting bitches.
I know you're a fan of Ethan Page, and I want you to defend Ethan Page. I'll give you the floor.
I like Ethan Page more because him and Josh Alexander. If him and Josh Alexander came to ATW, then I'd be more happy. I mean, I was happy he signed. I didn't like the way how he left Impact, but I mean, if you're gonna have this guy, and I don't like the way they're using like Scorpio Sky. You broke him off from SoCal from Uncensored, and you got him. You bust him off. He's a single. You give him a couple singles got matches. He looks really good as a singles wrestler, and then he gets hurt, and then now he's with Ethan Page. I mean, I like both guys. I like Ethan Page a lot. I don't like the booking of him or both these guys. I don't like it.
Up next.
Oh, wait.
The Ceizar.
One second.
Up next. No.
Hold on, man. One second. Please, 1 second.
Okay.
With what he said, it's just like, I'm sorry, it's just like one of the guys I gave shit to on the internet, my man EC3. EC3 and Impact. And who did he fight a lot? Bobby Lashley. Was so good. Promos, matches, great. And then when he got called up to a bigger role, they shit the bed with him. They shit the bed with him. You had a prototype of how to use this guy to do what you had to do. And yeah, he went to NXT and he got called up early because you saw how good he could be, and then you shit the bed with this man. But then again, Scorpio Sky had all the talent. You put him with the first tag team ever. They held it for a long time of days, and then you shit the bed with him. So, like, it sucks because he's a great talent, and if you use him wrong, which wrestling companies can do, that's where it is. And I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, he can be great. All Ego can be great solo. He can be great in a tag team, especially with somebody like Scorpio Sky. But if they don't give him the opportunities, then it's shit.
It's too much talent. It's too much talent with only 3 hours of legit TV time.
But then again, you sign all these top tier guys, you have way too much talent. But again, I digress. Mangria, let's move on
Up
to the
next,
show.
the HFO is obsessed with cutting Orange Cassidy's hair. Okay. MJF and Wardlow out. You tapped out, Chance. MJF unhappy with the match restarting. Shit Cincinnati. Not a fan. He is not a fan of the dumpster fire that is Cincinnati. Everything in this town is mid. Mid. Love it. Encouraging fans to jump the railing to fight him. I don't know if that's a smart idea. Talks trash to Aunt Linda, thank God. And 16 and pregnant Brian Pillman's daughter. God damn it.
Nigga said 16 and pregnant.
MJF is fucking brilliant. Brian Pillman Jr. comes out. Maxwell Jerkoff Friedman. Okay, I mean Jericho's been calling up him a Jerkoff for a long time, but anyway. Says his town breeds badasses. MJF calls his mom Methany. God damn, he's great. Says she should have swallowed. Ouch. Tells Wardlow to stand in corner and look pretty. Pillman attacks MJF. Wardlow throws Pillman off. Griff Garrison tries to help, but MJF clobbers him with his fucking diamond ring. Mox talking trash about Suzuki video. Then we get Jamie Hayter with Rebel and the Doctor versus Ruby Soho. Hayter shoves Ruby throat first on bottom rope. heading into commercial picture-in-picture. Hayter dominates throughout. Hayter rough on Ruby's neck. Ruby wins. The Doctor and Rebel attack. That Asian mosquito Rio tries to save but fails. Chris Statlander with chair helped way more. We get a Starks video package cutting promo on Cage. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Ceizar or Stix, your thoughts on MJF segment?
Fucking MJF, man. This guy is he's up there with, he's the top male heel in AEW, but he's getting up there as being the top heel in all of wrestling. I mean, he's up there with it. The mic skills, the fuck shit that he pulls during matches, his wrestling abilities are up there with him. I mean, him just going nuclear on the city of Cincinnati, just running down the Pillman family was so fucking good. Tells Warlow sit in the corner, stay in the corner.
Fuck on Linda. On Linda, I hope she got shit on Donna.
Yeah, fucking
on Donna G.
Burying Aunt Linda, fucking 16 and pregnant, fucking so fucking good. I mean, just this guy, and he's like they've said, this guy, he's like what, 24. I mean, this guy has
getting started.
He's got decades where he could just be one of the best, if not the best, in this business.
True.
And, I mean, AEW has two superstars in their women's and men's division as heels, and the only thing MJF is missing is a title. I mean, even if he had that TNT title, it would just go, it'd go so good for him.
Well, him winning that diamond ring was the most obvious outcome of all time. But your thoughts on Hayter versus Ruby?
We all knew it was another match to kind of showcase the in-ring abilities of Jamie Hayter. I mean, a lot of us know how good Ruby Soho is. Her getting thrown that throat first into that rope, my God, and then, like you said, the Japanese Marco stunt comes on out to try to help Ruby, and just pretty much gets not son, but gets daughter, like get out of here. And her and Asslander come to make the save. But I mean, it was the MJF promo was the best part of this whole thing.
By the way, coming up on Rampage, a major crime happened during Hayter's attire. I will get to that later. But Ceizar, your thoughts on MJF, the GOAT of heels?
To go for a reason, man. This guy talks shit. He talks shit all about Cincinnati. He talks shit all about Atlanta, even though dumbass CM Punk came out there and blew a kiss to her. Talk shit all about that bitch, all about that cracker family up front. Yeah, that's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's good, and that's why he's gonna beat some ass. And then some crackers came out. Who gives a shit? Next case. What you got next?
Up next is Hayter versus Ruby.
Couple of botches in this match. Maybe because Hayter's still fresh. She's trying to power some shit. She the match went a little long. Ruby's built for longevity. And maybe Hayter's built for more power, quickness. She's got to get that stamina up. I'm fine with it. And Ruby's built for more longevity because Ruby's a go-getter. She can go. She can have a great match. Still got some good shit out of it. And it was all right.
Up next, FTR and Sean Spears versus Uno, Stu Don't Call Me Dick Grayson, and John Silver. Of course, FTR and Sean have Tully and Wardlow in their corner. Anna and Tay tell the Dark Order to get their shit together. This
and Colt
match interview.
Anna, whoa, Anna.
Whoa. The Dark Order stop their bickering and get on the same page. John Silver is carrying this match most of the time. He inadvertently knocked Uno off the apron. The Pinnacle win. Dark Order fight amongst themselves. TJ walk out to try to make peace. Bunny and Penelope, among with a lot of the women, say their piece about the Casino Battle Royal. Tully wants Sean Spears versus Darby next week on Dynamite. Sammy picture in picture with the signs, but I did not catch any of it. Brian Pillman Jr. and Griff in the doctor's office saying he challenges MJF and Wardlow. Acclaimed returns. You know, Britsky went from 6 to midnight. They politicked and got a singles match for Rampage. Platinum Max versus Brian Pillman Jr., which was not great. Tony in ring with the Elite.
Fuck, when are you gonna stop?
I'm gonna stop pretty soon. Don takes the mic and brags about the Kenny being the #1 wrestler in the world, according to PWI. Forehead Jackson has nose ring connecting to earring by chain. Sage. Adam Cole's out, gets in Tony's face about Tony's relationship with the doctor. Get out of the ring, nerd. And I think this is something we brought up a while ago. We were wondering what Adam Cole's thoughts were about Tony's relationship with the doctor. Step down, nerd. Claims he's a once-in-a-generation talent. Hypes up the rest of the Elite, making his AEW in-ring debut next week. Bryan Danielson is out. Kenny tells Elite to step out while they talk one-on-one. Tells Omega he's not on his level. Kenny takes a swing at Bryan, but Bryan counters into the yes lock. Mayhem ensues. Jungle Express, Frankie, Christian Cage for the save. Marco tossed around like it says in his contract. Ceizar, your thoughts on FTR and Sean Spears versus the Dark Order?
I was still in the last segment. You never asked me about the last 4 things you talked about before you talked about this shit.
Correct.
Okay, so FTR, Sean Spears, Dark Order.
Yes.
That's where I got to start. Not the other 3 things that I should have talked about.
Hurry up.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, anyway, because some cracker's drunk and he's got to talk about a whole bunch of dumb shit.
Move it along. Move it along. Roll Tide.
Yeah, the Dark Order was out of place with this shit. Yeah, of course, we all know they're waiting for Hangman to come back. I guess they need a new leader.
Is he
Uno is trying to take over. What?
His wife. I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend. I don't know if they just had a kid or they're getting ready to have a kid.
No. They had a kid. He's taking some time off. They haven't disclosed when he's coming back.
I read supposedly when they come to Virginia, because I think he lives around Virginia. I thought they were saying he was advertised for when they go there.
He's billed around. He went to Virginia Tech. He's billed from Virginia. So, but that's like November. So that's still like all month.
Jeez.
So like, yeah, like the November show. I think it's November 17th. That's the Norfolk show in Virginia. So if it's not till then, they could stretch it out till then. But yeah, Dark Order is in dissension without a leader. That's all they keep saying. I don't know if it's going to be they're waiting for Bray or if they're waiting for Hangman to come back. Because I thought they would have got their shit together when Anna come back. And then Anna keeps coming out with Tekanti, who is not technically a Dark Order member, but she's friends with Anna. So, like, I don't know if they're waiting on that as well. But, yeah, no, it was a great trios match. Johnny Hungy got his shit off. And then also the tag team of Evil Uno and Stu Grayson.
Don't Call Me Dick.
Yeah, Stu, Don't Call Me Dick Grayson got their shit off as well. I thought it was a great match. And it's a great match to give Sean Spears and FTR because, as we've seen, Uncle Dax and them are a little salty online. It's a great way to give them a win and keep them in the fold. And they're still with the Pinnacle.
Every time someone says Anna, I have to bite my tongue from saying, whoa.
Hey, can I propose something to you guys?
What?
We're seeing like some cracks in the Dark Order, and what if like we see like when what if Bray and Hangman kind of come at the same time, and what if we see those two sides of the Dark Order like separate, and you get one where like you get Bray and Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, and then you get one like the others go with Hangman, and could we get like a Dark Order Civil War or something like that?
It would
Red and black.
Yeah, it would have to be so far in the future because Hangman can come back whenever.
Yeah.
But Bray left Raw, and when he got released, he had a 90-day non-compete. So whatever they fired him, he had 3 months.
Because wasn't his last match at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
No, his last match was at WrestleMania, but he got released like last month in August. So you got September, October, November before really Bray could show up.
Well, I mean, if Hangman does show up at the Virginia shows, you just said they were in November.
Oh
so
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So yeah, if they stretch it that long,
if they do it, I mean,
yeah. I feel like Hangman's gonna be the guy to take it off Kenny, not Bryan Danielson. It's gonna be Hangman. But you know, you never know.
I hope they make Anna the leader of the Dark Order. That'd be kind of cool. But Ceizar, your thoughts on the entire fucking situation with the Elite, Bryan Danielson coming out, the attack that happened afterwards?
I don't really care. This shit's just dumb shit.
Stick.
Let's be honest. His promo coming out on Wednesday and Friday, whatever, Wednesday with Kenny Omega. Guys, leave the ring because Adam Cole came out. And Adam Cole's cutting story time. And I didn't even like Adam Cole's promo, to be honest. I didn't like that either. I didn't really like it. I don't like Daniel Bryan's promo either. The Daniel Bryan's promo felt a lot of WWE-ish. He was just yelling and being loud.
What were your thoughts on Cole attacking Tony?
Cole better watch his goddamn tone. You better watch his goddamn tone. That's Tony Schiavone. He's been with Dr. Brubaker since day one, baby. Yeah, you weren't there when she was in the wheelchair singing the notes. You weren't there when she's in the stadium getting the leg strength back. You weren't there, Adam Cole, baby.
Tony was there when the cameras are on, but where was he at when the cameras are off?
If this leads to like Tony interviewing Britt and then like Adam Cole getting jealous and Britt putting him in check, oh my God, I'm waiting.
Imagine this. The next time Tony hugs Britt and then you see fucking Cole walking in the frame. Like, what the fuck? I told you to stay away from
No,
me.
what they're gonna do is they're gonna go backstage.
And
they're gonna go backstage.
No, he's my friend. He's my friend.
They're gonna go backstage to Cole watching that.
No, think about it. She gave a Big Mac to Tony. When she won the title, she went straight to Tony. She's all about Tony. And Tony is the only heel who commentates greatly on Britt Baker. And yeah, Tony's gonna go up and get that hug. I want Adam Cole. I want the next major title defense. Like Adam Cole comes out, but Tony's at the desk, and she walks past Adam Cole and gives Tony the hug, but then gives Adam Cole the hug later.
Yeah.
I want that. And just so that if there's a backstage segment and Adam Cole is mad again, and I kind of want Adam Cole to still be mad, and then no. But then Tony goes.
I was gonna say, what if Britt loses to Ruby, loses the title, and Hater and Rebel are down or something, and Tony goes out there to hug her to console her, like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. And then Cole comes out like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. And dude, I would still love that. I need Cole to be on the outside. So just so when Tony tries to interview Cole and them, and Cole like is pissed at Tony, and then like Britt goes, "Why the fuck are you mad at Tony?" I want Britt to be mad at Cole because he's mad at Tony, and then Tony's like, "Would you bitch?"
Yeah.
You
Tony's
like in the
petting
background,
back.
like,
He's laughing at Cole. He's like,
because Cole snaps on Tony when they're doing elite promos, whenever, all the time. Cole snaps on Tony, or Britt beats Ruby Soho, and Tony's the first one out there, but Kenny has a match, and then Cole comes out when Kenny wins. He didn't come out when Britt Baker wins, but Tony comes out, and then she's like, "Oh, why Tony coming out to hug me? Why Tony coming out to congratulate me? But you only come out for Kenny. Why you being mean to Tony, bitch?" And like putting him in his place. Oh my God, I would love that shit. I would.
We can bring up the promo that Adam Cole cut on Rampage.
Yeah.
He was saying, "I trust Kenny Omega with my life. Trust him with everything." Like,
yeah.
he was buttering.
All right,
up
what if Britt was like, hey, you're going with them, these guys who if you watch BT killed you off, who literally killed you off, and then had to do a seance to bring you back. You're trusting them with your life. You're going out there, you're doing your work, and you're not even coming out with me.
Do you notice he always says Kenny in the Bucks, and he never says a good
Yeah.
Brothers?
I was just gonna say that when he started listing off, we got so many moving parts. I mean, we got the super elite.
He said it 3 times.
Mhm.
Three times.
We have the super elite with Kenny, Cole, and the Bucks, but then you got the Bullet Club guys with the Bucks, Kenny, and
you guys,
the Good Brothers.
You guys haven't even brought up what's about to happen.
Anyway, go on, keep going.
You haven't even brought up
Mhm.
when Rebel turns on Britt and says, "My name is Rebel, bitch. It's not Reba." And she fucking attacks the doctor. She loses her best friend. Hater steps in, but Tony goes to get. See, there's all kinds of moving parts.
Well, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
But
If she
Hater,
gets-
Hater never does the DMD.
Well,
And
here's the thing.
I don't think breaking it down with that.
If we're gonna get a rift between like
Damn,
Adam
I broke the
and
seal.
Britt, but then you get a feud between Rebel and Britt, then you have Rebel start coming out with Adam Cole. And then you start. Then I mean, there's so. I mean, I know it's like MTV fucking drama shit, like
Well,
the Hills
let's
shit.
back up. Let's back up a little bit, Stix. What were your thoughts on FTR versus the Dark Order?
I thought it was a good match. I mean, it was a good trios match. It continues the storyline going forward that there's dissension and cracks in the Dark Order that will possibly get smoothed over whenever we get the return of Hangman Adam Page. What was next? The Elite promo.
Next was the Elite segment where Cole calls out Tony for the
we get Cole coming in right off the bat on a fucking mission, makes a beeline, looks at Tony and says, "Get the fuck out of our ring, you nerd. Get out of here, you nerd. Get it fucking moving." And then like we just said, he named off Kenny and the Bucks, but he didn't say anything about the Good Brothers. He didn't even say anything about Don Callis. He didn't even say anything about that fucking about that stooge in training, Brandon Cutler. So I found, I found that interesting. But and then they get attacked. Obviously, the good guys stand tall. You clear the ring. We get foreshadowing that the next feud for Kenny is probably going to be Bryan Danielson. I don't know if it'll happen on TV or if they'll drag it out long enough to what's the next is the next one Revolution. Oh, Full Gear.
Full Gear in November. Full Gear in
If
November.
they'll drag it out till November or whenever we get that match. But that
it's 2 months.
But I mean, I guess they'll probably make it. They'll probably want Danielson to wrestle. They'll probably get some wind under his belts for that records ranking system for him to be legit to become the number one contender.
Well, he keeps going on Kenny. Kenny just ignores him.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll be hopefully we get Kenny and Brian, and when we do, that'll be a good match.
Well, Ceizar, we say all the time, AEW gets their match arrangements wrong. The main
do.
event of Dynamite and Rampage were hometown heroes that I don't believe should have been the main events. Speaking of, the main event of Dynamite this week was Minoru Suzuki versus John Moxley.
Okay.
John Moxley is from Cincinnati. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the crowd is pro Mox, but everyone, by everyone. Suzuki dominating through the commercial break, dual bites, dual headbutts. Suzuki eye is busted. He kicks out of a paradigm shift, but not a second one. Mox wins and walks through the crowd awkwardly to not a reaction that Punk gets.
Mm-hmm.
But if you asked me to book this, if they asked the Million Calorie Man to book Dynamite, I would have booked the Elite segment to main event rather.
Well, you'd let Jacob Bretsky book that shit. That shit for real.
And that's what they did. They put this
Mhm.
the main event. But Stix, what were your thoughts on the lackluster, and if you ask me, main event of Dynamite?
I totally agree with you guys. This should not a main event. Did that second paradigm shift didn't even look like a DDT. It looked like he went. Yeah, it looked like a fucking suplex. I had to rewind that. I'm like, am I just? That was a suplex. That was a paradigm suplex, not the shift, a suplex. But once again, Moxley gets another victory on his Japan revenge tour, and it wasn't that good. And then the awkward going through the crowd after the win. I mean, it's just, I didn't like it.
It was so awkward. Ceizar, your thoughts on the main event?
Oh, what? Dynamite? Yeah, what was it again? Sorry.
Mox and Suzuki.
Yeah, it was
Mitsubishi.
Yeah, it was some trash. I don't. Why is he fighting this guy? He fought. Well, he didn't fight. He fought some other Japan asshole at the fucking shit, and then Suzuki came out and everybody was hyped. And then he fought this guy in the main event, and they didn't do nothing crazy. I thought they were gonna do some crazy shit. I thought it was gonna be like, lightning, not lightning,
like
light rods and ladders and stab some crack in the ring, and it was just a match, and I was just like, it's terrible.
It's terrible. For Rampage, the main match, the only match I'm going to talk about is Andrade versus Pac. However, an honorable mention is the Doctor with Hater and Rebel.
Yeah, trios.
They came out. But anyway, the kickoff to Rampage was Andrade versus Pac. He is a
bastard.
There was a long pause on that. He is a bastard. Pac. Andrade with Chavo, of course, incredibly talented couple of guys here. Andrade impressing with a float over DDT onto the apron to Pac. Springboard twisting plancha out the ring. Andrade misses a double stomp to the apron, lands on the outside. Andrade with a split-legged moonsault. They reference RVD. Andrade with all the impressive offense so far. Pac does hit a top rope Hurricane Rana, Haluva kick. Pac tries to sunset flip Andrade. Andrade flips out of it, but eats a boot. Pac with a hell of a moonsault off the top rope to the outside. These guys are trying to die. Pac for 50 pin. Andrade grabs a rope. Snapdragons, Germans to the turnbuckle, crucifix pin turn into the brutalizer. Some fucking guy named Jose jumps on the apron with the taser. The Lucha Bros for the save. Chavo attacks with the iPad Air 2. Andrade wins. I guess Andrade didn't get the insurance for that iPad, so Andrade attacks Chavo. Lucha Bros and Pac then beat the shit out of Chavo. That was the only thing worth mentioning besides the honorable mention of the Doctor, but Stix, your thoughts on Rampage and anything else Rampage you want to talk about.
I'm just going to talk about this match. I mean, this match, it was probably a good thing that they had this match on TV, because this was the outside of anything that Britt Baker had to do with Rampage. This was the only thing that was good about Rampage. These guys fucking tore it down. It was a hell of a good match. Both these, I hope we get another one. I don't know if we will. And afterwards, I guess he ceremoniously fires Chavo, and then he gets left for the death triangle to pick apart. And I guess now we're just get Andrade with the fucking dude with the iPad. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is where we get Ric Flair to come in to be like his manager or something like that. I don't know. But I mean, these two guys are good, and they didn't disappoint.
Well, Ceizar, Pac versus Andrade, had it been on All Out, due to the innovation of Andrade, however, the fuck shit ending,
Chavo,
I would have still gave it 7 pretzels. What did you think about this matchup on Rampage?
no, yeah. If this was the exact match on Rampage, yeah, it would have. But then again, we don't know if it would have went longer. We don't know if it would have been short. It probably would have went a little bit longer. They could have spaced it out a little more. Maybe it would have been better. Yes, on Rampage as the first match, they did do their thing, and this would have been a 7 pretzel match. It would have been great. I don't know whether it could have got a 7 in the must or 7 in the salt with the pay-per-view, but yeah, no, this was a great ass match. This was awesome. Everything about this match, even Chavo cheating at the end, was still great. And then the aftermath, Andrade realizing he didn't win it on his own, and then kind of firing Chavo, or kind of just sending Chavo to the punishment. But even still, if he allows Chavo back next week, like, yo, you realize I had to do what I had to do, right? Because I wanted to win it on my own. But you came in. Even though, like, you know, I sent my man with the shocker and the Lucha Bros came out, like, whatever. I want to do it on my own. And still keep Chavo and beat him up through the iPad, whatever. Like, it still would have been a great gimmick to have at the pay-per-view. And now, and then, so we're going to see Wednesday that what they do. But no, this was a great match. It was a fucking awesome match, awesome time. I'm not mad about it.
Wow, you want to talk about flip-flopping. They should have had this as the main event, because Andrade and Pac didn't even get entrances. They put fucking Brian Pillman Jr., because he's a hometown hero, versus Max Caster as the main event. And I did appreciate Max's rap, as we always do. However, they should have flip-flopped it. I don't know what the fuck these guys are thinking. Pac versus Andrade is a all-out worthy match, and they opened the show with it with no entrances. Hold on, let me wind up.
They were just disappointed.
Disrespect.
There we go.
Gentlemen,
there we go.
what the fuck?
My whole thing is that you tape these matches on Wednesday. You can adjust the rest of your TV show to this, so you could give Pac and Andrade their entrances, and then correlate your commercials, your picture-in-picture, your other promos to that. There's no reason why you can do that. Why you give a match like that the disrespect, but yet you give the hometown kid all the glitz and the glamour of it.
The last thing I want to mention before we stop talking about AEW is that Hater looks like she stuffed a placemat under her shirt. I guess maybe her nipples kept making cameos on the TV, because she was wearing her regular attire, but she stuffed something up her shirt to cover her cleavage. I don't know if that was a Tony Skeets decision, but fuck you, Tony.
It was definitely Tony Skeets.
Shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, fucking Tony Sheets.
But Stixy, drip, please start us off with your plug, sir.
Well, first off, I want to plug this man's YouTube channel, Mangria Fueled on YouTube. Go check this guy's content, his channel out. You will have content for hours, minutes, seconds,
Weeks.
days.
Weeks.
Yes. Go back, watch this stuff. I mean, this guy, I'm gonna pull it out. Literally pours his blood, sweat, heart, and soul into everything, and it's just fucking. It's 7 stars in the fucking Tokyo Dome Productions. And as I always say, if you go back, watch and listen to Andy and I's Still Real pregame podcast, go check out all that old stuff. Even go out, check out the blackouts. That's fun shit. And that's all I got.
Sounds good. Thank you. Always appreciated. Stixy, drip, drip. Julius Ceizar. Pour that white people Wednesday shit all over us.
So you already knew what it is. Julius, how it's spelled. Ceizar, above, underscore in the middle. I just post memes and dumb shit all the time. The story is always memes, cracker shit all the time. White People Wednesday, it's a classic. It's a classic. I took a week off a couple of times. You know, sometimes you gotta take a week off. You gotta get back.
Charge the batteries.
Basics.
Charge the batteries.
Charge the batteries. I did not stop the tripod on the Saturdays, but I did stop posting. It was just a week. I took it off. You know, sometimes you get too deep in the week, and then you're just like, you know, let's just take the week off. But I'm back, bitches. We back. We back. Julius underscore Ceizar is back with all memes all the time. No, I didn't post anything today, but I posted Monday through Thursday. Well, Monday through Friday, actually. Didn't post anything today because I knew it was going to be on this pod to rip that shit today. It's right there. It's right there. I'm going to post some shit on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The memes popping. We do it all the time, baby. We out here all day, every day. We repping memes, doing dumb shit. And we keeping it alive, baby, for the streets, for you, all the time. And also, usually we have another white man. Mangria mentioned him, the great Bretsky 99. He confused that man Stix for him just because he's a pasty white man.
Goddamn disrespectful.
The disrespect from a cracker. Crackers can't tell crackers the distance. Jesus Christ. Crackers can't tell crackers apart. What is this world coming to?
The fuck, man. Come
on. But anyway, the great Bretsky 99 is usually the third leg of this podcast when we have the tripod. We might be something different because Stix might be joining us more. Stay tuned for that. We might have a new name. Anyway, he also has a podcast where he interviews people. He blesses you people with the dumb ignorance of us, but usually it's more college-like folks like himself. And it's called right there, the Faux Pod. TheFaupod. Find that shit on Spotify, Apple, Samsung, your mother's ass. He's out there. There's 70 episodes. That's his current episode with, I'm not even going to butcher that woman's name, but you can see it. He had me and Zenga on 69. He's had Mangria on 13. Stix, what number are you?
35.
Stix is on 35. Jake is on like 11 or 12.
Yeah, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
I am on 26.
Andy with
I am on 26 and now 69. Andy is on what episode? Nobody knows, but he is there.
Find it.
Yeah, and that's all our dumb asses on wrestling shit. Usually he's talking about college life. He's usually talking to his friends. How's college life going? How's it? How are they treating it? There's a couple smoke shows on there. You should find their Instagram, like their pictures, unless you're a pervert like Jake. You shouldn't do that. You fucking yes. But if you're regular people in the world, yes. He interviews some smoke shows. 100% smoke show. Slide them DMs. Holler at them girls. You know it's a popular episode. Steroid pregame, longest hair has on his nipples. 38. That's Andy. That's a classic. Listen to that shit. Episode 38. After 26, After 13, after Stix, what number are you?
35.
See,
There's no
many
JH.
episodes.
There's no JH episode, Caesar.
Yeah, because JH is a bitch. Who gives a fuck?
The hell you want
boring
to
motherfucker.
sully that
Yo,
fucking
that episode with
feed for-
JH would be, I want to go to sleep. Let me listen
Yeah.
to some monotone motherfucker. It's called 138 JH. If he ever gets to 138 episodes, I guarantee you it's gonna be the best sleep of your life. The best sleep of your life.
You'll fall asleep and wake up. You'll fall asleep and wake up 4 years into the future,
Refreshed,
ready to
as
go.
shit. Guarantee you. Anyway, Stixy Drip Drip, Mangria Fueled, Jules under Ceizar, the great Gretzky 99.
99.
The FAUXPOD, the faux pod. Listen to them shits. They're all bangers. Get you through your day. I mean, you're probably driving from state to state, or you at least driving 20 minutes to work. Y'all know how that shit goes. Put them bangers on, bro. Listen to them. Great content of shit is out there for you from us. And that's all the plugs I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, APPW has dropped a new episode on my Mangria Fueled YouTube page. It is
Yesterday.
Dynamite, Season 2, Episode 13. It's the go-home show to Summerfest, and next weekend is the biggest show of the summer, not the biggest party. We don't throw parties in APPW. This is the biggest show of the summer. It's the finale of summer. It's Summerfest, the biggest pay-per-view APPW has ever thrown. It's 10 matches deep, folks. 10! Starting with the pre-show that will drop on Friday, by the way. Friday, we'll have a Summerfest pre-show featuring Freddy Krueger versus Jason Voorhees and Bumdust versus America's Most Hated, Ribby. That will premiere on Friday. The first ever pre-show to an APPW pay-per-view will drop, which means I will be on this motherfucker all week, ignoring the world and trying to put that shit together for everybody. But I digress. Thank you, Stixy Drip Drip Sticks Adam, for your time. Thank you, Julius Caesar. Big Carpe himself has joined us. Follow these gentlemen on Instagram if they'll allow you. Don't follow me. I don't accept anybody. But watch my shit on my YouTube page.
My shit's public.
Very much. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I love me some Jesus Christ, but women's do not know how to fill fountain drinks. What the fuck? What the fuck? You just put the
They
thing.
don't.
Put the
They
thing.
don't.
Fill it. You end it right here. Don't go all the way to the top.
And
I
fuck
digress.
Cynic
Ram
and
that
J.
shit.
Yeah, fuck
Ram
Cynic and
that
JH.
shit.
Yeah, brand
it.
it.
Adios, muchachos.